Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Oh no, we got the echo. Echo solved. What's going on, everybody? Zencyclopedia Rolsey, Mr. TV Iggs, Nightbot, of course, Lord Gemma, Thug Life, Psycho Smurf. Yep, you should be on the list, Psycho Smurf. Number Trilliminous Rylenko. We have a new subscriber, Twiggy13, for the 13th. Oh no, 6 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. What's up, Dark Fox? Sniper Key MTG. How's it going tonight, everyone? I'm super excited. We don't get to do viewer battle streams too often, but it's tonight, it's the time, so if you've been waiting, you have a sweet list you want to jam against me on stream, this is the night, this is the time. Of course, you have to have a Magic Online account, and you have to have a deck on Magic Online. I can't build and give you a deck to play against me, so you have to already have a deck, but we can play Standard, we can play Modern, we can play Momir. It is up to you. So Jay Zoller is going to be curating a list because he's super awesome, so we're going to just work through our list. You get to pick the format. I have a few different decks from Budget Magic and Against the Odds in each format, and you can vote on which one we're going to play next, and we're just going to play as many matches as possible in the next 3 hours, and that's our stream for the night, and then we will get back to normal next stream, doing normal stuff. This is a nice thing to do once every 6 months or so to give everyone a chance to play, because people ask me all the time. We have some new subscribers. I got to stop rambling. Blitzbeard, 8 months in a row, says, "Sup, Seth, how does this work?" Well, I was just explaining it, so hopefully that answered the question. And Nicole Bolas, for 4 months in a row, 1-1 Elemental Scoops tokens. They are on a future Scoops token list. I do know that much, exactly when, but welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So the only other thing to keep in mind is, last time we did this, a ton of people wanted to play. We played as many matches as we possibly could. We just play one, move on to the next one, chat, do our normal thing, but there probably will be people that don't get to it, so, and we do end the stream at 10 or whatever, whenever a match is ending around 10 o'clock, we won't start another one. So if you don't get to play and you want to, I'm super sorry in advance, but we'll do it again in the future if you don't happen to make it. So if people ghost. I can't really control it. It's all for fun anyway. It's not super competitive, so it's more about having a good time, getting a chance to battle. So first up, we have Vincent, who has been waiting and waiting. So before we get to that, though, hang on just a minute, Vincent, and then you can challenge me. We need to do our reminders, and then we'll get right into it so we can play as many games as possible. Zyphon, 2 months in a row, says, "Love the content, Seth." Well, thank you so much for the subscription. Definitely appreciate it. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Jay Zoller is the master of the list. So if you message Jay Zoller or whatever, he will add you to the list and we will start working our way through it. So reminders. First off, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams. If you want to look back on your viewer battle match, if you happen to get to play or watch other viewer battle matches, that's the place to do it. So make sure to check that out. The normal YouTube, that's where you find Against the Odds. We have Against the Odds Maelstrom Nexus coming up tomorrow. And then we had Budget Magic featuring some Green-Black Emrakul the Promise and last night if you've missed that. So definitely check that out as well. Forferic, 2 months in a row, 2 months of Deceptive. I've been here forever. I know it feels like you have been, but I definitely appreciate the resub. Thank you so much. Big scoops here for you. And then, of course, the merch page. That's where you can pick up some sweet signed tokens, things like that. I did not build commander lists, so all we have for tonight is Standard, Modern, and Momir. Although we can potentially do a commander battle stream in the future if people are interested in that. What's up, Messy? We're doing viewer battles tonight. And finally, just the other reminder, we do have the donation thing going now, so if you're interested in donating, there's a link down at the bottom. I think $2 or more and you get your message read on stream. So anyway, those are the reminders, so let's get to it. And also, there will be straw polls going every now and then. where you can vote on what deck we're going to play next out of the options that I have built. So it looks like for our first match, we're playing Modern against Vincent246, and Mono Black Panharmonicon seems to be the winner. So we are going to go some Mono Black Panharmonicon, which is good. I actually really wanted to play this deck. It's been a long time since I played Mono Black Panharmonicon, so I'm excited to get a chance to play it again. So let's pull up the correct overlay. I think, hang on one second, chat is a little small. Alright, Vincent, it's time. Time for some Modern. I'm really excited to see what all of you are playing, too. Always see some sweet lists. So, alright, first match of viewer battle stream. Mono Black Panharmonicon versus Vincent. And let's see. Get this moved over. I remembered for once. Never happens. Have I ever played Eternal? I have not played Eternal yet. I am familiar with Eternal. I have no idea what Vincent's playing, but I guess we'll keep this. Hopefully it has creatures. If it's like Storm or something, or Boggles, oh my goodness, we're going to get so wrecked. Let me see, Mr. Nubbles. So I'm definitely interested in trying Eternal at some point, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Let's just play Swamp and pass the turn. Ooh, Kithkin Tribal. That looks sweet. Kithkin gets the Wizen Sen, one of the better 2-mana lords in Modern. It looks like it could be pretty good. I mean, got a good creature curve. I wish they had another good 1-drop, but it only has so much. I punted already? How did I punt already? Not Mono Black Panharmonicon in Standard. We're playing some Modern. Oh no, Vincent! Burn, burn. Burn already. That's the only downside of doing this, is I know we're gonna get a million. Oh, Foferic, $25. I only meant to donate $250. Damn, Saffron Isle Effect inflated my donation. Oh, well, thank you so much. And if you really messed, if you really messed up, of course, I will get that money back to you. But I definitely appreciate it. The Saffron Olive Effect, I actually like it now. I normally hate the Saffron Olive Effect, the so-called Saffron Olive Effect, because it really ruins the fun of budget decks. What's up, Modo? Is Shriekmaw crashing Magic Online? Oh geez, I haven't had Magic. Yup. Whoa. Okay. Well, burn. Destroyed Magic Online. Okay. I guess Magic Online does not like Shriekmaw tonight. Alright. Let's try this again. Hopefully Vincent's still there. Oh, we haven't had this happen since I started streaming. Yeah, Gabby put out a list of some of her favorite streamers. I wasn't on it, which is fine, but it is a good list. There's a lot of good people on there, so there are people that are definitely worth checking out. If you're reading this and challenging Seth, please play Infectron. Well, we got Burn. Is this working now? Okay. Jeez, that was so weird. Well, we're back. Monastery Swiftspear. Breaking Moto. In all fairness, we've been streaming and I've been doing videos for a long time now, and it's actually pretty rare for something like that to happen. There's weird interaction bugs that come up now and then, but just to have the program literally hard crash is not very common. Are there any bad streamers? I'm sure there are. I can't think of any off the top of my head, because if I don't enjoy someone streaming, I probably don't watch their stream very much. But We have a Brain Maggot on top. Alright, that's reasonable. So what are we doing here? We can... I guess we can just Chittering Rats and try to block the Goblin Guide. This also puts our opponent down a draw. Pretty sure there's a bug in the latest build of Magic Online. I don't know what the bug is, but... Oh, Tracy King! Are you on the list, Tracy King? Shays Olive, Tracy King's on the list. Get him off of there. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Alright. Opponent puts a card on top. We pass. No Panharmonicon yet. Yeah, Jen on Commander Clash, probably better known as Mrs. Mulligan, threatened to do that for Commander Clash episode when we had to give each other decks, build unpronounceable cards and make me play it. Opponent goes attacking. We have a new, well, resubscriber. Nalram, 2 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Love your content, and Goldfish Team got me back into Magic. If I had a question about a specific sideboard questions and standard for a budget 5 deck, is there something I could answer in email? Well, you can most definitely email me. I get a ton of emails, so I try to respond to everyone with mixed success, but being able to give like a super in-depth long answer is challenging, but I will definitely try to respond. So definitely email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Alright, Psycho Smurf, that works. I mean, I'm not super concerned if people want to stream snipe or ghost or whatever, and we're just playing for fun. So yes, I'm pretty happy. We haven't got to viewer battle in a while. I think we've only done one other viewer battle stream ever, and it was when we got, I don't know, something. Definitely taking Searing Blaze, which is pretty obnoxious. So opponent has 2 burn spells in hand. They can... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We got to get this Gray Merchant down and gain a bunch of life. I have Gideon Tribal on our list tonight, so we might get to play it. Nevik5419, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, there's a Swift Spear. Yeah, I think it was. That sounds right to me that it was when we had 10,000 subs on Twitch. Alright, so let's just Ravenous Rats, get rid of our opponent's last card. Alright, opponent's empty-handed. We're at 5. We get to Shriekmaw. Oh man, our hand is so powerful, but we need one more land. I almost think I remember feeling like this deck needed one more land. So we get to kill the Swift Spear. Oh, we're super close. There is music. Is it just so quiet that you can't hear it? I can turn it up slightly. Alright, down to 16. Getting in there against Vincent. What did Vincent draw? Oh, that's pretty brutal. Well, at least they didn't have a land. We really need to get this Gray Merchant down. Come on, lands. Alright, there's a land. Alright. Mono Black Panharmonicon. And then we're 1 land away from Grave Titan. We might actually be sneaking back into this game. Back up to 7. That means 3 burn spells. 7 is a really good number. I turned it up a little bit. Alright. Opponent draws a land, so he can 3 damage Searing Blaze now. So we're down to 4. We gotta avoid the Boros Charm. Yeah, the music, I mean, I don't mind it being heard, but I don't want it to be the super loud in the focal point of the stream or anything. But, oh, sorry, Vincent. Alright, opponent has approximately exactly 1 turn to draw Boros Charm. That's it. Grave Titan. is the fast clock. I guess they could draw something to kill a zombie, but that's not going to get him out of it. They got to... Come on, no Boros Charm. No Boros Charm. I probably would have sacked the Bloodstain Mire for deck fitting, even though that's kind of a dubious theory, according to some people. The one big problem I have is a bunch of streamers, in addition to people having Twitch chat, too large on the stream. Yeah, I kind of like our nice, clean setup. I have noticed that some streams are very cluttered looking. Yeah, Jay Zoller is A++ mod. Definitely appreciate it, Jay Zoller. Alright, so we survived a game against Burn. Do we have anything that's actually good against Burn is another question. Disfigure, I guess maybe is okay-ish over expensive stuff. It gets Swift Spear, Goblin Guide. Duress is pretty reasonable just to get a burn spell out of our opponent's hand. So maybe we bring those in. Go down, probably Phyrexian Arena. Seems a bit risky. Disciple is a bit expensive. Necrotal's also pretty expensive in this matchup. And then... can probably cut like a Shriekmaw. Maybe just cut Shriekmaws. So we have Gatekeepers. Yeah, this looks pretty reasonable. And we did that all without Panharmonicon. Imagine if we were Panharmoniconing the Grey Merchant. I think this only hits creatures, right? Yeah, green or white creature card. So it doesn't actually hit anything, unfortunately. It gets rid of like Tarmogoyfs and stuff like that in those matchups. Not on the Momir list, Pofrick? Huh. Yeah, that sounds familiar. We haven't played already, have we? You might be on the Momir Overflow. Alright, let's run it like this. On to game 2 against Vincent, playing Boros Burn? Naya Burn? Yeah, we would like to avoid Crash. Ooh, okay. Mono discard die hand. I like this. No Panharmonicon, but we can tear apart. Yeah, I'm sure you did. So I'm probably going to keep my record tonight. Oh, it still says 3-1. So it's all of you against me. And we'll keep the records. Obviously it's for fun, so don't feel pressured or anything, but we will keep track. Because I tend to lose Momir like crazy, so we'll have to see how I match up against all of you in Budget Magic type formats. Yes, it's a team format. It's arch enemy. Saffron Olive versus Chat. They haven't made a deck for that one yet, but if it does, I will be this regal Planeswalker, and you will all be. I do not like the new Planeswalker art for most of the Planeswalkers in the new arch enemy deck. Strong Panator, 6 months in a row. Well, thank you for all the subs. Says thanks for all the fun streams. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, not a big fan of the reprinted Planeswalker art. The Nicole Bolas art is super awesome. Looks super sweet. We'll just take Bolt. The other ones, though, yeah, they just look weird. Yeah, Gideon is my least favorite. Chandra actually seems like it is not horrible. I like the, I don't know, wispy fire. I'm sure there's a more technical correct term for that. I'm sure it's not actually wispy fire. But you know what I mean, around her. The glow of the fire, maybe? Whatever that is looks cool. But Gideon, yeah, Gideon, not sure about that Gideon. More brain maggots. Oh boy. Okay, well, we'll start maggoting. Get rid of anything that can kill brain maggot. Ooh, actually. Huh. Let's just take Eidolon. So next turn we can brain maggot plus duress. Maybe these brain maggots are actually going to do it. Your deck would just be free win red and the other 3 infect burn and Tron. Oh goodness, yeah. Or Boggles, you could throw Boggles in there. But I actually think burn has kind of moved down my hatred list a little bit. I think right now the updated rankings of how much I hate various decks in Modern, I think Tron is at the top. Infect has moved down to number 2 because no one plays Infect anymore, so I haven't experienced the miserableness of playing against Infect lately. So Infect moves down to number 2, and I think it might be Boggles at 3, and then we get to Burn. Have you seen the special zombie edition of some Planeswalkers? Yes, Dark Fox. I actually have those. They were given away at San Diego Comic-Con, and they actually sold them on the website afterwards, and I was lucky enough to snag a set of them. So I have a set of the Zombie Walkers. They're super sweet. I actually, Death Shadow's on the very bottom. Oh, there's Panharmonicon, but do we live? Do we live long enough? Opponent has a Tarka's command in hand. So I think we just duress, get rid of the Tarka's command. Pronunciation for Dummies, 4 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Yeah, no Pauper tonight. I don't play Pauper that much, so I didn't add it to the list. Also had a request for Commander, so maybe in the future we'll do Pauper / Commander viewer battles. That could be fun. But thank you for the resub. Have you ever considered auctioning off against the odds videos for charities such as Desert Bus? $5 donation gets you entry for the card combo format you'd like to see. I haven't, but that's a really interesting idea. I would be down with trying that. How do we not die here? We can't give up. Wait, I think we're dying. We block. Our opponent gets back and plays Eidolon, and then we can't play anything or we die. I guess we have to do that, though. This is not a good situation for us. Is Dredge? I mean, I don't like losing to Dredge when it does crazy things, but it's slightly less scary than it was before. Normally, those decks, I don't dislike them as much as other ones because I make sure I always have graveyard hate, so even though they can lead to some really miserable, yeah, we're just dead, to some really miserable game ones, I usually have a way to deal with them afterwards. I PM'd you on a deck on Twitter. It was Druid Vizier, turn 2, turn 3 kill that 5-0'd yesterday. Could you give it a try sometime? Yeah, it looks really sweet. I can't remember. I feel like I saw an article about that, but I can't remember where it was from. But that list looks really fun. For some reason, I never lose to Death Shadow. I don't know why. I lose to Tron 100% of the time. No matter if I'm playing a janky deck or a good deck, and I lose to Death Shadow 0% of the time, even if I'm playing the jankiest of jank. Stoneforge Mysticism, 8 months in a row. Definitely appreciate it, 8 months. Keep up the great work. The stream is always entertaining when my fiance is out of town. Well, say hello to your fiance, and thanks for hanging out. Will we be doing a video of playing Amonkhet Planeswalker decks against each other? Maybe. I'll have to ask Richard if he wants to do that. We might. We usually do the supplemental product battles, but they make more and more of them, so there actually is a lot. But Planeswalker decks are a good one. Or we could just do them for Against the Odds. I think that might be the all-time most hated episode of Against the Odds, is when we just played the Planeswalker deck straight out of the box. People didn't like that one. And, I mean, understandably, because it wasn't very good. But we'll take a Tarka's command here. Opponent's hand is not very good. They do have an Eidolon, which is going to be annoying. But we have a Gray Merchant if we get to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't always lose to Tron. And I don't always beat Death Shadow. But it feels like it. Yes. Getting the Emrakul deflecting palmed. Oh, we finally went off. That's got to be one of the most memorable stream moments I think we've had. That was like the last match of the league. We finally went off with our Double Moon Planeswalker deck, and nope. What do you think Wizards will do in the next BNR announcement for Modern and Standard? So, Modern, no changes. I don't think there's likely to be any changes. I actually think Modern might be in the best place it's ever been right now in its entire history. It's super good right now. So, I don't expect any major changes to Modern, or any changes. Standard is a little more questionable. My guess is no changes. That could change. They could feel pressured by people freaking out and all that stuff. So I mean, that is a possibility that happens. But right now, I think the most likely outcome is no changes. And then maybe they ban Marvel when our releases. I can't imagine that they just kind of preemptively ban Gideon. I mean, I guess they could, but it doesn't seem likely to me. But I bet people will be complaining about Gideon if it's not banned. I mean, especially assuming if Marvel's banned. With Marvel, Marvel takes all the ire, and everyone just gets mad about that. But if Marvel got banned, then I feel like Gideon would be next on the freakout list. Yeah, we'll just chump. I think is fine. Yeah, unbanned twin, people do like to say that. True Alienet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh goodness, land. Play Panharmonicon. We're one land away from the double Gray Merchant train for 10? No. Are you just burning us? That's fine. Alright, Boros Charm down to 11. So we're going to leave Messenger, I believe, back on defense. Plus, we drain for 4 if our opponent attacks. Oh, we just win. We just win. If our opponent attacks, we block, drain for 4, draw land, Gray Merchant. Proto-Apocalypse, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I guess banning Storm, a Storm card in Modern, that might actually be... Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. That's what Mono Black Panharmonicon does. Yes. What do you think the worst deck I've ever created is, in my opinion? Oh, no, opponent. Really? That's not fun. Well, I guess we put our opponent to 1, so this is... Oh, we still just win. It's not as awesome and pretty, but... We drain, we attack with Giralf's Messenger. If our opponent blocks it, they die. If they don't block it, they die. So we didn't get the huge life gain, but still pretty sweet. Gray Merchant Panharmonicon synergy. How would you feel about Mass Hysteria in a mono white weenie shell, or white weenie shell? It could be interesting. I just wonder... Hey, Vincent, good game, good game. Thank you for the match. Take it down, Bird. Off to a good start. So, score 1 for me, and 0 for chat so far. Thanks, Vincent. Awesome game. Definitely appreciate it. It was fun. Even though you were playing Burn. Who's next on the list? Who's next on the list? The next ban announcement, I believe, is 2 weeks. Not this Monday, but the following one. But someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's definitely coming up fairly soon. Doodle Bomb, 2 months in a row. Keep being awesome. Look forward to playing against you. Well, I look forward to playing against you as well. Thank you for the sub. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, Psycho Smurf playing Modern. So yeah, let's do it up. What are we playing? What's number 2 on our voting list for Modern? June 14th. So that would be... Oh, it's next Wednesday. Why in the world is it Wednesday? Okay, so next Wednesday. Oh, you're right. I did mark myself to lose. I'm just so used to losing when I battle viewers. Wait, so what deck are we playing? What's number 2 on our Modern list? Or is it my choice this round? Oh geez. I could just pick one of these. I don't even think these ones are finished. Oh, man. That would be... one of these matches, I'm going to do that, and it's going to be interesting. Anyway. Swans? We're swanning? Alright. It's swan time. 42 land swans. Alright, we got there. What's up, Psycho Smurf? Ready to go. 42 land. We got to hit our swans and draw some cards. Got a treasure hunt, so that's fine. One of the most meme decks we've ever played, probably. Oh yeah, gotta update. Very, very good. Good call, good call. Update the overlay to 42 land swan hunt. There it is. Alright, let's just play a temple. Do subscribing. Wandering Fumarole to the bottom. And pass the turn. Yeah, this is a Seismic Swans deck. 42 land, Treasure Hunt, Swans, etc. Port Town. Oh. This could mean counters. Counters are very good against the Swan deck. We're just going to Treasure Hunt. I don't mind discarding some lands here. Hopefully find some action. Or a Lightning Bolt. That was a pretty disappointing Treasure Hunt. Didn't quite finish the thought on... Oh, Mass Hysteria. The question with Mass Hysteria is... In a deck like that is it better than playing another threat? And I think it could have some potential. I really like the idea of breaking the symmetry of it. But I would have to actually play with it and kind of get a feel for it. The downside is it feels like a... Whoa, Clockwork Beetle. Enters with 2 +1/+1 counters. When it attacks or blocks, remove a counter. Alright, so it's a 2/2 that gets smaller. Well, I guess we just... Oh, that's the Swans. Okay. Things are shaping up. We want to save the Bolt for our Swans now to get the fun started. We're going to see some spicy lists tonight, apparently. I've never seen a Clockwork Beetle on the battlefield in any format ever. Was this ever played back in Mirrodin? That was before... Okay, Signal Pest. Is this like Weird Affinity? Gets in with the Beetle. Beetle gonna shrink. We take 2. We're not gonna bolt anything, I don't think. We really want to just bolt our Swans. Yeah, our opponent's deck looks super spicy. I'm excited to see what's going on in our opponent's deck. So play the Scry land. Scry the mountain to the bottom. Pass the turn. Yeah, might be Jankfinity. Was it played in Mirrored and Block Constructed? Okay. I mean, it is a 2/2 for 1. Oh, that's so many Signal Pests. So many Signal Pests. Bona gets in. It's gonna die, right? Okay. Well, fair. It's almost time to start hitting our Swans and drawing some cards. We don't have a Seismic Assault, though. But we can Bolt to hopefully draw into it. Or we could draw it one of these turns. Temple. Well, play the mountain. Run our Swans out there. Play some defense. What did I do, Stu? Call me on what, Stu? Oh, Stu's playmat? Yeah, I think he got it, right, Stu? Why did I play an Island turn 2? Did we? I don't think we did. I think... what's the card that... Never mind. I was trying to think of a card our opponent could have played that would have given us an island. but I couldn't think of one. Let's bolt our swans. Yes, play the red mana. Opponent having some slight... Really? Really, swans? Come on! Assault! Off the top. Now we get... Alright, temple. Scry, mountain to the bottom. There is a downside to playing 42 lands, and that's that you draw a lot of lands. Get rid of the island, so I don't accidentally play it on turn 2. When will I stream Standard, and if so, which deck? Well, oh, whoa, what is... Spells you cast cost 1 less for each card with the same name as a spell in your graveyard. So our opponent can play Clockwork Beetles for free now, essentially. Something crazy is happening. Deck. Oh, the 42 lands are coming back to bite us. The mono white flicker sideboard. Oh man, I'd have to look at it. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I don't even remember what was in the sideboard at this point. I'd have to look at the deck list. So we definitely will stream Standard. What we stream, I don't know. We might play the white-black Exile deck that was our instant deck type today. That list looked pretty spicy. Should do against odds for aggressive mining. Whoa, hey, it's Alana! Oh yeah, we definitely should. Yes, I know, Stu. Stay out of here with your math. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So our opponent's gonna... Oh man, this is spicy. Opponent's gonna play their entire deck for free. The fact that they have a million well, maybe not their entire deck, but they can play a lot of things for free by discarding artifacts to get 1 mana artifacts to discard, play them for free. We could eventually just draw a Seismic Assault and win. Or, what do we get? Look at these mountains. Another mountain. Okay. Pass the turn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So what are our odds of drawing more lands, Stu? Oh, I'm sure they're high. Opponent finds another land. This is where disaster strikes, I'm sure. Oh boy. Shrapnel Blast our swans to draw 5. Oh, our opponent's hitting our swans and drawing cards. Memnite. Yup. I'm surprised our opponent wouldn't discard these. We're just gonna F6 here. We're all mountains and swans. Could have killed him by now if you'd attacked with the swans up until now. Yeah, I guess, but we don't play swans to attack with it. We play swans to hit and draw cards. Yeah, the tap duels, I think there's some budget considerations in the mana base. Opponent discards a Chief of the Foundry because Swiftwater Cliffs could definitely be Fumarole. This is modern. Our opponent gets a Mere Servitor. Beginning your upkeep, if it's on the battlefield, each player returns all cards named Mere Servitor from their graveyard to their hand. So they can discard those for free. It's like the mirror version of Squee, essentially. Well, we're going to play the island, so we keep our hand nice and uniformed with all these beautiful matching mountains. Pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, if we ever draw a Seismic Assault, or at this point, if we ever even draw a Molten Vortex, we should just win. Our opponent's deck is sweet. I'm kind of glad that we're not just winning, because I kind of want to see this deck go off, because our opponent's playing some really spicy stuff, and it's spicy in a cheap way. I mean, I'm not saying it's like insane or anything, but 1 mana, 2 mana, those are the mana costs that actually... Oh, no. Oh. Dream is dead. Now we're just going to lose to the... Jank Affinity. We're going to get beaten down by Memnites. Our Swan's gone. Well, if we ever draw Molten Vortex or something, we can shoot down our opponent's board. That's something. Yes, we are in a mountain of trouble. Very good. Pop Daddy, very good. Now we're going to draw Vortex, right? That would be fitting. Nope. Oh boy. Brutal. Brutal. This is why most Magic decks do not play 42 lands. I only play Paper Magic. How do you get all the extra basics in your account? Or do you just have access to all the arts of basics? So you do get basics for free, enough to build a deck, but you actually have to trade for or buy other basics if you want them. They're very cheap though, basically like a penny a piece. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way we get out of this. Our opponent's tutoring up more servitors. Okay. I mean, we got to draw something to deal damage right here. You can tutor up a lot of sweet things. Yeah, I guess we didn't get a mountain, so that's a slight win. We should just be playing mountains the entire time. Oh, are we dead? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah, I think we're dead. Because, jeez. Oh, man. Swans. Swans. That's a nightmare. Well, Psycho Smurf, your deck is super spicy. And, our deck did not do much there. Well, I think we want to bring in Anger of the Gods. I think we're going to bring in another Molten Vortex. I'm not sure what else. We could bring in Smash. I don't think it's worth it, though. Yeah, it is. Our deck did have a very good Momir hand. What do we do now? Yeah, I mean, we can interact with the graveyard with Tormod's Crypt. What do we not want? I guess we can go down Serum Visions. Does not seem exciting. Days Undoing. I don't know if it's really necessary. I mean, we just want our combo pieces when it comes down to it. We need a Swans. We need a Seismic Assault or a Molten Vortex, especially Seismic Assault. Anger does seem good against our opponent's deck. I don't know, maybe we just go like this and go with the Light Touch. Yeah, it probably will cut a couple lands. Like Island and Island? I guess you could play Flamecaller. I mean, really, our goal is to play Seismic Assault on 3, this on 4, and we just win. Hopefully, we get to see it go off. So the problem with playing Serum Powder in this deck is exiling 7 cards is actually a pretty big cost. We often have to play almost through our entire deck to kill our opponent. Okay, well, we have Anger of the Gods, which should be super good. Got to be one of our better cards for this matchup. I know the Arc Enemy product isn't really intended for competitive results, but with full spoilers out, am I excited for any of the reprints or the new art Planeswalkers? So, I like... Oh, Stu, I remember now. We treasure hunted on turn 2, which is why you played an island. I knew I didn't just punt for no reason. I like the new Nicole Bolas art. Not a big fan of most of the other arts from the Planeswalkers. Although Chandra's not horrible, but don't really like the Gideon and the Nissa that much. Yeah, we will just treasure hunt here. See if we can find a Molten Vortex. Okay, that's a start. So at least we can slowly ping away our opponent's creatures with Molten Vortex if we need to. The decks themselves, they're okay. They're not... I think they're probably good if you want to go down and get them with a couple of friends and play it a few times, but I wouldn't buy them just to add to my collection. I don't think they're really good for that. Opponent getting their combo pieces. Only 1 land, though. Alright, I think this means we're just going to kill this Signal Pest so they can't tap it for mana. So play Molten Vortex. Shoot down the Signal Pest. Play Temple. Now they can play Signal Pest for free with Locket. Ooh, that's Swans on top of our deck. Okay, well, we don't have the combo enchantment. Molten Vortex is good grindy enchantment. We need Seismic Assault to really just combo off. Opponent playing their free stuff. Signal Pest. Yeah, I think it's probably fun just to get and play against your friends or whatever. So I think it's probably good like that. So our deck wins by playing a Swans of Bernard Goal and hitting our Swans and drawing some cards. You'll be able to see Swans here in a minute because we're about to draw it. We can't play it this turn though. We got to wait one more turn. So let's just play a Mountain, and we could Anger. We're not going to. We're only taking 2. Pass the turn. So Swans of Bernard Goal, if you're not familiar with it, 4 mana, 4/3 with flying. If a source deals damage to it, the damage is prevented, and that player, the source's controller, draws that many cards. So that's the whole theory idea of our deck, is to play it, deal damage to our own Swans to draw a ton of cards. Eventually, we turn our damage sources on our opponent and kill them instead. Yeah, this is the Swans deck that we played a while ago. All the decks I have for tonight are Budget Magic or Against the Odds decks that we played at one point or another. Could our opponent have counters? They probably could. I think we still just play a Swans, though. Come on, no counter. No counter, no counter. We need the Swans. All right, Swans down. So now we pass. We can bolt our Swans. So basically now bolt is Ancestral Recall. We want to wait though because our opponent could potentially kill it in response. So we want to wait for the right time. But it's almost time to hit our Swans. What's our opponent have? Shrapnel Blast. Oh man, that's so brutal. Okay, opponent draws 5. Oh, our opponent is killing us, hitting our Swans way more than we are. I won a 5-round F&M once with green-red Seismic Loam, similar deck, but has possibly most expensive land base in Modern. Yeah, some of the Loam mana bases can get pretty expensive. Any tips for coming up there without their decks? Want to make something really spicy, but always have trouble finding inspiration. Really? Alright, whatever. Sure, you have a huge Signal Pest. There's a reasonable chance we can combo off next turn. Pyrite Spell Bomb. Okay. Oh, we just gotta live so we can combo. We'll take the beats. We don't care. Hit us for 5. Whatever. Yeah, we could block. We're not going to. All right, this is the turn. We gotta make this work. We need to draw our Seismic Assault, Shivan Reef. Well, let's start by Ancestral Recall. All lands. Then we can... Well, at this point, it's probably better just to ping. So we Molten Vortex, hit our Swans, discarding Island. Come on! More Molten Vortex. Now we can't do it. Well, play an Island. Treasure Hunt. Ah, there's our Assault too. So close. Well, pass the turn. If we live, we got the win next turn. But will we live is the big question. So we got to discard a land, and it doesn't even matter. Anger of the Gods. This is it. This is it. I don't think we should have started with Hunt. I mean, in retrospect, it would have been better, but I don't think it was actually the correct play at the time. Because we get to draw 2 guaranteed for each. We get to draw 3 with Bolt, and then 2 for each land we throw at it. So I don't know. Maybe, I think that that's the correct play. Things could go wrong here, because we probably got to block Signal Pest to not die. So our opponent's going to get to draw 6, which is not ideal. Which means they might be able to find a way to kill our Swans. because we gotta draw cards. I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we gotta focus on hitting our own swans. There's intuition. Oh man, opponent tapped out. Plays an island. Oh, are we gonna get to see it? Oh, I think we got it. As long as our opponent doesn't have a sneaky counter or something. So, play a mountain. 1, 2, 3. Play Seismic Assault. Does there... No. What? What? Oh, just discarding. Okay. Whoo! Alright. We got there. Now we get to hit our swans and draw some cards. So now you get to see the deck go off if you've never seen it before. Opponent gets Executioner's Capsule. Gonna be a bit too late. So now our goal is to get to the point where we have 10 lands in hand. So we hit our swans and draw some cards, basically. We just keep 2 damage from Seismic Assault, hit our swans. We have, what, 6 lands in hand? So we're looking for double land hits. So now we're up to 7 lands in hand. Still at 7 lands in hand. 2 more damage, 7 lands in hand. And we also want to do this before we run out of cards. We actually went down lands in hand. We can always Daze Undoing if we need to, and we're going to run out of cards. Hopefully we just kill our opponent here, though. We have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where we say, hit our swans, draw some cards. 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 Down to 11 cards in our deck. Hit our swans, draw some cards. Hit our swans, draw some cards. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're 1. Oh, actually, I guess we can just attack with swans. I guess that works too. Then we don't need as many lands. And now we turn the Seismic Assault on our opponent, throwing lands at their face. Hit him for 2, hit him for 2, hit him for 2. And that's how 42 land Swan Hunt works, if you've never seen it before. It's actually really sweet. The combo is super consistent. Of course, you saw game 1, how it can all go wrong, where you just draw the 42 lands and not the combo pieces. Whew! Alright. That was pretty good. I never remember that you can attack with swans. It doesn't seem like an attacking kind of card. Our opponent's deck is probably sweeter than ours somehow. Even though our deck is super spicy, their deck is off the chart spice level. What's up, Dixie? Wait, sorry, we're playing Kamiko Gaming. Is Kamiko, maybe you're on the list for next time. Alright, we'll keep this. No swans, but we have both of our enchantments, so we might just have to play the control role here. Opponent leads on Drowned Catacombs. So when are we going to see these lands again? This is like a good, clean land cycle. I would be fine. I hope they bring back core sets, number 1, but these are lands that I would be fine just having in standard pretty regularly. They're not great or anything, but they're pretty clean and easy, and I don't know. Hoot the Hoot, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Well, thank you, Hoot to Hoot. I'm glad you like them. So, oh, that's Momir Overflow. Alright. Let's see what spice our opponent has in store for us this round. Definitely mischeck lands, but standard mana bases. Yeah, standard mana bases right now are very strong. I don't have any complaints about our current standard. I just kind of miss these lands. I think they're, I don't know, maybe weirdly nostalgic. I liked some of the standard formats they were in, and they were in standard for a million years in a row, so I don't know. Nostalgic in some weird way. Professor PhD, welcome back to the Fishbowl. 8 months in a row. Thanks for the content. Next up, Modern Shape Anew. Yeah, maybe. Actually, I don't know if I've ever built a Modern Shape a new deck. I've seen them, and I would be down with playing one at some point. They seem like they could be pretty sweet. Anger seems like a reasonable Magic card to draw here. So we're just going to play Tap Land, play Molten Vortex, because might as well. Hopefully, anger away our opponent's board. Oh, chat, so I got a question for you. Maybe y'all can help me out with this. This has relevance for a future Commander Clash deck I need to build, but can you think of any Magic cards that have fat characters on them? Like overweight type fat. Or even just like big, large. They don't have to even be humans, just like in general, any Magic cards that display obesity or gluttony or anything like that. Alright, opponent's beaten down. Thankfully, our Anger of the Gods should be super good here. Also, they can't be unset cards, because unset cards aren't on Magic Online, so that doesn't actually help me. So they have to be actual Magic cards. Let's just Anger away the dorks past the turn. Alright, we got some answers. Lots of Trolls, Active Treason, Master of Feast. Yes, Master of Feast. Maw of Obsidat. Okay, that's a good one. Kami of the Crescent. Oh no. Kami of the Butt Crack. Yeah, that is a good one. Verdurous Gearhulk. Orzhov Pontiff. Is Orzhov Pontiff big? Fleshbag Marauder, Treasury Thul, Hell Carver Even, Joven. Yeah, Joven kind of has like a fat face, sort of. Gluttonous Zombie. How did I not think of that? That one's perfect. Alright, sweet. Alright, so there are Chub Toad. So there are some good ones out there. Alright, sweet. I will look back over the chat and put some of those in the deck that I'm building. Because I was having a hard time finding them. Because you just gotta like look through all the art. Opponent, back to their Clockwork Beetle. This match begins and ends with Clockwork Beetle, apparently. Play our Seismic Assault, if we can tap properly. So Seismic Assault, Temple of Epiphany. Put the mountain to the bottom. Pass the turn. Gurmag Angler, yeah, that's a good one. Annihilator seems to represent gluttony pretty well. That's true. That's other, like, even cards that are, like, eating stuff. That's even better. Because the actual thing I'm dealing with is gluttony. That's the actual term. So, if you think of anything that represents gluttony, that's even better than just obesity or whatever. Opponent. Fling had a fat dude. Like old school Fling art? All the processors. Yeah, I guess processing and annihilating Eldrazi mechanics literally deal with gluttony. Like Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, that's like very literally dealing with gluttony. Well, let's treasure hunt, see what happens. That was a good treasure hunt. So now we get to kill Clockwork Beetle. We got so many lands, we don't want to discard them to hand size, so we might as well kill things. Our opponent does have this Dispeller's Capsule that I wasn't paying attention to. Yep. Well, we will also hit our opponent. There goes Seismic Assault. Play Temple. Scry for nothing. Pass the turn. I don't think we had enough lands to just kill them there. I guess we could have not thrown one at the Beetle, but I think it's fine. Opponent has Flayer Husk. Yeah, but we get to play Swans and draw cards. Ooh, Gnawing Zombie. Oh, Eater of Days. Okay, so there's some very gluttonous cards out there. Lightning Bolt's good. So let's play our Swans. Hope our opponent doesn't draw a Shrapnel Blast. That would be the card that would get them back into the game, maybe. Play a land, pass the turn. Yeah, feed the pack. I can see that being interpreted as gluttonous. Stormcrow, I don't know if I see that. What's up, Commander? Opponent has Court Homunculus. Nice 2/2 for 1. Devour. Oh, that's... So there's... I didn't even think about mechanics. I was thinking of, like, cards in the card art. But yeah, there's mechanics that are, like, specifically gluttonous. Well, we gotta do this the slow, old-fashioned way at the moment. Oh, never mind. That's a Seismic Assault. Well, now we should just be able to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only need 1 extra land. So play Seismic Assault. And start hitting some swans, drawing some cards. Well, Psycho Smurf, it looks like you are going to scumble to our combo, but your deck is super awesome. Thank you so much for playing it, because this is spicy. It makes me want to build around Artificer's Intuition and Locket of Yesteryears. So, deck is super awesome. Thank you so much for showing it off. And now I want to brew with it. We need one more... Yeah, I guess we could have attacked with the swans. I forget it's not pacified. It can actually attack. I don't think I'm bad at math. I just don't think of the swans attacking. I think of 10 lands. Alright, who's next on our list? Oh, we're doing... What format do we have next? Modern with Doodle Bomb. Alright. Well, so far, alright, we get to play some Gideon Tribal by the looks. Gideon Tribal, Little Kid, Green-White. Super close. Getting a few more votes. Oh, Gideon Tribal's pulling away. So, Gideon Tribal up next. Let me pull up the Gideon Tribal overlay. I'm excited to play Gideon Tribal because I think this deck is actually legit. The only thing I'm worried about is it might actually be too good. If we go through all of our modern lists, I think I'm literally going to pick one of these random names. I don't know. I don't even know what those decks are. I know what Death Cloud is, but a lot of times I have this bad habit of, like, say I want to make an As Foretold deck. I'll type As Foretold as the deck name, and then I will change into building something else and leave it in that name. So I'm not really sure, like, Cryptolith Combo could be literally anything. MTG Undaddy, Seth, I love your content. It's 2 a.m. here, bringing up again. Do you think you will be able to find more European-friendly slot for time? Maybe. That is still something that I would like to do. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet, unfortunately. But it is on my to-do list. I'm just not exactly sure... how exactly to do it. It's so hard to find the right time, because moving it up sounds awesome and it would be great for European viewers, and I really want to have a more Euro friendly time slot. Then at the same time, if I move it up too far, then all the US viewers are working. So it's a tricky balance to find, but I'm still thinking about it and trying to figure it out. Once a month could be a way of doing it. Maybe we do a once a month European stream at a European time slot. But thank you so much for the donation, and I have not forgotten about you, and I'm sorry it's 2 a.m. So anyway, Gideon Tribal, thank you again for the donation. Definitely very much appreciated. So, who's going to GP Vegas? Anyone? That's coming up. I also think we get a ton of announcements next week. I think it's like announcement week, where we should get new products, a lot of information, so I'm very excited for that too. Yes, I got... Oh, man. That's the other thing. So, I'm trying to figure out... Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, okay. For a minute, I thought this was a standard deck. I saw the Anointed Procession, and I thought I accidentally put Aristocats in the modern, loaded the wrong deck, but we're good. There's a Marsh Flats. It's not all standard cards. All right, we'll keep this. Oh, that scared me for a minute. What did Foothills for our opponent? That passes. Well, let's just untap Godless Shrine, Inquisition. This deck is actually super sweet. I played this one in a bunch of leagues, and it was actually good. Oh, no, my nemesis. Well, I don't see a a demonic tutor, or no, diabolic tutor, so we're probably good. Looks like red-black minotaurs, and we're just gonna take Fatal Push because everything else is a minotaur, and it's hard to feel good about Inquisitioning a minotaur. I guess Nehab is arguably better, but that lets us use our Heart of Kirin, so we're just gonna take Fatal Push. Oh boy, yeah. Speaking of decks I can't beat, it's not Tron on the top actually, it's Minotaurs, then Tron, and then all the other decks. Do I want to be a cowboy? No, not really. Yeah, you can't have Didgeridoo in Modern, unfortunately. That would be sweet. As weird as it sounds, I believe Didgeridoo is on the reserve list, so we can't even ever have it in Modern until Wizards gets rid of the reserve list. Well, Minotaurs versus Gideons. We're actually probably just going to die. I guess that's a good use of Fellhide Brawlers. Discard them to your Blood Rage Brawlers. What is every Minotaur named Brawler? Is that just like what Minotaurs are? GP Vegas is the first time I've ever seriously regretted not being able to go to a GP. Yeah, I'm not going, and I'm sort of regretting it now, too. So many people are talking about it. Sounds like there's some really cool stuff going on. E3 is next week. Do you think we'll see from Wizards about Magic Digital next? Last I heard, they pulled out of E3, so my hopes are not super high that we're going to get information next week. Yeah, I guess technically it's not too late. It's pretty late, though. Because yeah, I just didn't prepare for it. I would have had to get, like, content and stuff done ahead of time a bit. I'm not saying anything bad about being a brawler. There's nothing wrong with brawling. I wasn't saying that. It's just, I just noticed, I never realized that brawler is apparently a common Minotaur last name. Ponegrex. I love your content. I brewed a mono red deck after the 2-tick red deck. Can you take a look? Sure. Should do a standard deck using Council Crackdown, Wandering Fumarole, and Fling. Yeah, we really need to play that combo at some point. Wait, it looks sweet. How is Hazoret been? Yeah, if you play Hazoret, then you can kind of go up to playing Fiery Tempers as well. Tormenting Voice is an interesting addition. It looks pretty solid. I think I'm just burnt out with Hazoret because we played it on stream that one time and it did not go very well. Are we just going to path all of our opponents' Minotaurs, I guess? We don't have any Gideons. We can't crew our Heart of Kirin. Anointed Procession doesn't do anything yet. Do I have any tips on what, Zenlopedia? I don't remember the original question now. Oh, we do need to play the Crackdown Construct deck at some point. That's true. So many brawlers. I think we got a path. Path Nehab. I feel so bad about this. Feel like we're just stomping these poor Minotaurs. I wonder if you could channel your past self and do this or that magic. Seth pre-free win red. Seth post free win red. I wonder what that would be. Like, that's the seminal moment of my life is when I built free win red. It changed who I am as a Magic player. Any tips on finding inspiration when building spicy decks? Oh man, I wish there was an easy answer to that. For me, honestly, that's a challenge for me too, and I build decks all the time. It's essentially what I do for a living, along with a bunch of other stuff, but that's a big part of what I do is build decks. And for me, it's a lot of looking through cards. A lot of times I start with, I think we'll take Gideon. A lot of times I literally just pull up an entire format, like standard or modern, sort the cards in different ways by rarity, by converted mana cost, and so forth, and just look over cards until something strikes my fancy. Does Richard run Poke Goldfish too? Yes, Richard started Poke Goldfish as well. Instagram, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. More minute. Oh, they keep coming. We're not even winning if we don't draw anything. Well, I guess Westville Abbey lets us pay 1 life to chump. This is not ideal. Now the Minotaurs have Death Touch. We're so gonna lose. We managed to win the first 2 rounds of our viewer battle stream, which is good. We're 2-0, and now we're up against Minotaurs, and we're gonna lose. I'm having deja vu all over again. Have you ever tried building a deck around with changelings? Mostly Mirror Entity in the right deck can be very powerful. So I've played decks that have Mirror Entity, but I've never built like Changeling Tribal. What do I do outside of Magic? Oh, that's right, we get 2 tokens. Never mind. So now we can actually chump for a long time. Well, we'll just double block this thing. I wasn't even thinking that we had Anointed Procession. Westville Abbey was a lot better than I was thinking. Outside of Magic, there's a bolt. I like music and play music. Kind of typical stuff. I don't play too many other games. There's games that I get on, I don't know. I get on kicks where I play for a while. Hearthstone, and I like Civilization games, but I don't do a ton of other gaming outside of like social gaming. I don't know, games that I play with other people, but I don't grind too many non-Magic games on my own. And yeah, just like normal stuff, I guess, hanging out with friends and family and that kind of stuff. Nothing too exciting. Well, make some tokens, chump with our tokens. Maybe we chump with 1, then we can crew Heart of Kirin. This is... Maybe we chump with 0 and Path. Let's do that. So we'll just not block. Path this thing. Love your budget Magic with Emrakul the Promise End. I'm short about $180 of cards for the non-budget list. Did I play with that list at all? I did not play the non-budget list. That's a list that Jerry, like I said in the article, that's one that Jerry Thompson made at SCG. Gideon. Alright, let's pass and try to block. Wait on the Gideon. So I haven't played the non-budget one yet. But I think there's videos of Jerry Thompson playing it that are free. There should be a link in the article. So if you want to see the non-budget list in action, you should be able to see it just with Jerry Thompson playing it. And Jerry Thompson's really good at Magic, so good person to watch. Psycho Smurf, $5 donation. Here's the deck list. Also, I heard you... Wait. I missed the... Alright, let me see. Hang on, I missed part of this donation. Here's the deck list. Also, I heard that Jake left, which made me sad. If you're looking for a new Pauper person, have Richard message me. I hope that to be a bigger force in the Magic community I love. Well, thank you for the donation, Psycho Smurf, and I will definitely pass that along to Richard and see. I know that we would like to have someone doing Pauper again eventually, and Jake is just kind of retired, I guess, from content at the moment. I don't know if maybe he'll do it again at some point in the future, but for right now, he's in retirement. I have not built a 1 with nothing deck, but I probably have to because Magic Man Sam just made a video about it. Well, it's Gideon time. We're gonna Gideon there. So Gideon, Emblem Gideon, and I guess we start crewing our Heart of Kirin with the Gideon. getting in for some damage. Oh, we could have... Yeah, you're right. We could have flipped Abby, couldn't we have? That would have... Maybe that would have been a better play. But now we have a Gideon emblem, and this deck is called Gideon Tribal. What did I do before I started working at Goldfish? Well, as far as Magic, most of my experience before that was in buying and selling cards. Buying collections and stuff. So that's kind of what I did a lot. And then... as far as working and stuff, I actually started working at Goldfish pretty much when I finished college. I finished college, was thinking about going to grad school, and started just out of randomly almost writing articles for Goldfish, and it kind of just went from there. So let's Thoughtseize. Make sure our opponent doesn't have Path. They do not. So now we should be able to do the Heart of Kirin play. Sorry, Minotaurs. So crew Heart of Kirin. Flip our Ormondal. And unless our opponent peels a Path, this should do it in short order. And then we will fire up Gideon too. Why not? Definitely got some sweet collections over the time of buying and selling collections. Definitely some super sweet ones. There's one that sticks out where, alright, opponents at 2. They pretty much got to draw a Path to stay in the game. Or we're on to game 2. Alright, and we got there. Well, managed to take down our nemesis in game 1 at least. Yeah, our opponent's Minotaur deck is pretty sweet. I just have nightmares of getting beat by it on Against the Odds after being like, there's no way. We finally got our free win. We haven't won yet this week. This will be the match that we win for sure. And nope. Opponent just diabolic tutored up their random Minotaurs and actually crushed us. Oh no, I've never found like a Power 9 piece randomly at a garage sale. Nothing on that level, but I definitely remember probably the best collection I remember buying as far as like money was I bought a collection that, well, I bought one that sticks out that I remember where someone was selling a Force of Will and random cards for like $50, something like that. And it's when Force was like about $50, closer to that. Mark Gerber. Let's see if you can say this. Luke Luck likes lakes. Luke Lux likes lakes. Luke's duck Ike lakes. Luke's Lux licks lakes. Luke's ducks licks lakes. Duck's tails licks in lakes. Luke's Lux likes. Luke's takes licks in lakes. Ducks likes. Was I close? $10 donation from Mark Gerber. Definitely appreciate it. I think I nailed that actually. I mean, not to be prideful or anything, but I think I nailed it. No, but I bought this collection for like $50, and it was, you know what? Since we're playing Minotaurs, we're gonna bring in our Gideons to send a message. Kytheon, Gideon, Champion of Justice. Go down our Thoughtseizes a couple and try it like that. But I bought the collection. It was like $50. Also got, well, thank you, Pretty Pangolin. Also, so you got the Force of Will, some random janky cards, and then there were 2 or 3 deck boxes. And I didn't look through the deck boxes. I was basically paying between buy list and retail for the Force of Will with a bunch of commons and just random jank thrown in. So I bought it, and then once I actually opened up the deck boxes, they were super janky decks, but they were from like revised era, and even though the cards were really bad, like random white-blue flyers with air elementals and Matamori Jin and stuff like that, but the decks had had playsets of Underground Sea, of Tundra, and also another non-blue dual land. So I ended up getting like 10 or 12 dual lands, which was super sweet. So that was a good one. I also remember one that I bought for a couple $100 that ended up being like close to $2,000 worth of cards. Those are the two that stick out as the biggest wins, I guess. The person that sold me that one was really nice. He was just not interested in Magic anymore. Definitely just didn't care. Had played when he was younger and just wanted to basically get rid of the cards. So that was a good one. And then, but mostly, I mean, that happens once in a while, but most of the time it's a grind. You buy $500 worth of cards, sort out all the comments, make a tiny, a couple $100 or something for 8 hours of work. And Fallen with the $2 donation says, big fan, I love the podcast and long car rides. I'm brewing a Vengevine Gravecrawler Blood Scrivener and a Jund Shell. Any interesting cards you'd recommend trying out? Lotlith Troll. Play Lotlith Troll. Lotlith Troll is super sweet with Gravecrawler. Also works with Vengevine. It feels like an underrated card. I don't know why. Oh man. It's the Death Bellowator. I'm pretty sure this is actually one of the Minotaurs we lost to last time. But Lotlith Troll is definitely underrated. Hey, see ya, Dixie. Have a good night. Best place to sell cards. You probably make the most selling them on places like TCG or eBay, but you can also buy list them pretty quickly. So I guess it depends on your situation. If you don't have a lot of money to work with, there's kind of some benefit in, if you can find enough collections, buying a collection, flipping it, some to the big name stuff, the high end stuff, on something like TCG or eBay and selling the rest to buy lists, and then being able to get that money back quickly and reinvest it in another collection. That was kind of my technique, but that was a few years ago when it was a lot easier to do that. I think MTG Finance has made... Oh, opponents on almost all lands. MTG Finance has made people more likely to try to get retail value for their cards. You see a lot more Craigslist posts where someone has like priced out their entire collection at TCG mid and they're not really interested in selling it in bulk for one price. And it's brought a lot more competition, where at the time when I first started doing it in like 2009, I think I was like the only person in my area that was buying collections, or one of the only people. And now there's so many posts on Craigslist and places like that of people just trying to buy collections. I was thinking, so would that be interesting to all of you? See ya, MTG Undaddy. I'll see if we can get a more Euro-friendly slot. Have a good night. Would it be interested if we had a series, a collection series, almost like the box opening series, where we open a booster box, but instead of opening a booster box, we buy a collection and open the collection? That would be kind of cool. Maybe. I know there's another smaller channel that I've seen that does that. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Do I watch Alpha Investments? I do. I think Rudy's very entertaining, although I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I like him as an entertainer. I like him a lot as an entertainer. But it's hard for me to take a lot of what he says seriously. Booster Tutor, I think that's the one, actually. Thank you. Yeah, Booster Tutor sounds right. Are we gonna have more more Pauper on the channel? I think so. It's a matter of finding the right person to do Pauper, but I think that eventually we will find someone to have more Pauper. Definitely part of the plans. I love going through collections and sorting cards. I don't really like watching other people do it. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm kind of the same way. I also don't mind sorting cards and kind of enjoy it, but I don't know if I would want to watch someone else do it. It probably depends on how long it was. I think that would be the challenge. I think you'd have to somehow make the videos super quick, which is hard if there's like 10,000 cards or whatever, 20,000 cards. Well, I feel really bad for our opponent's deck, because Minotaurs was a great choice for our viewer battle stream, but they're getting kind of bad draws, and we are just kind of Gideoning off here. Oh my goodness, $25, it's a Gmru. Good luck to you and yours, Seth. You got me back into Magic after quitting in Kamigawa. Also, you pronounced my name you pronounced my name wrong. Oh, but it was well worth hearing. You do great work. Keep at it. Well, thank you so much for the donation. Sorry for butchering your name. At this point, it's kind of one of those sorry, not sorry things. Like, yes, I would like to say your names correctly. That is my goal. But at this point, you got to kind of expect it, right? Like, it's got to at least not be a surprise to everyone. But I really appreciate the donation. Thank you so much for the donation and the support. Opponent passes. Well, let's do this. Emblem, our Gideon. Put these Minotaurs out of their misery. We'll take Champion of Justice. Why not? Tag with everything. I don't think we just win, but we're pretty close to just winning. LOL's Doom, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. It is awesome. Thank you for the game, Doodle Bomb. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. Minotaurs, great selection. Sorry the draw didn't really work out. Also, I think that Gideon Tribal is one of the more competitive lists that we have out of the ones I'm playing tonight, so kind of ran into the wrong matchup too. So I mentioned this before, I get tons of emails of all different things, people saying they like content, asking about decks, all that stuff, but the compliments that I like most and make me happiest are ones that say, you got me back into Magic, that's one of my favorites, ones that say, I'm a new player and your budget decks really helped me, or something like that. So those are some of the ones that are, I don't know, that kind of makes me feel like all this is worth it. And then the biggest ones are, every once in a while I'll get an email or message for someone that says something along the lines of like, I'm going through a hard time, I lost my job, or I'm having whatever issues in my personal life, and being able to watch your stream or watch your content actually like makes me happier, or makes this hard time slightly easier. And those are the best ones for me, like to feel like somehow playing this game and hanging out with everyone actually has a impact on people outside of the game itself, and can actually matter in the real world. Because I mean, I know this is a real world, this is what I do for a living, and it's awesome and I love it, but it's awesome to know that sometimes it actually matters in the real world as well. So those are the messages. I just love when that happens, and it definitely makes everything worth it to know that it's having positive impacts on people. So anyway, we're playing, is this the right person? Oh, well, thank you, everyone. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. And I love all you too. I definitely appreciate the support. I wasn't trying to get all dramatic here, but someone asked about the emails that I like and the messages I like. So, all right, we're playing Little Kid Green White, because we haven't played Little Kid Green White. I hope this is someone. Well, thank you, LOL's Doom. I don't know if I can be attributed for helping your bank account go up from 10 to 200, but that's good news. Oh no, 5-color humans, 5-color creatures, 5-color something. So this deck, Little Kid Green White, is actually sweet, and I like this deck. One of the problems with the deck is it has about infinite tap lands. The mana base is a little rough compared to where we want it to be. Oh, it slivers. Oh, I feel a loss potentially coming on. So let's experiment one. Fortified Village, reveal this plains that we thankfully drew to have an untap land. They actually give us 2 untap lands. Pass the turn. Yeah, I feel like we're probably close to dead. This deck looks Maybe it's just like the slivers, premium deck slivers. That would be slightly less scary. It's a blur sliver. Okay. All slivers have haste and make mana. Opponent passes. Well, we can keep making big things. I don't know if that's going to matter. Let's play Dauntless Escort in case our opponent, I don't know, has removal. Basically the original Selfless Spirit, except it's 3 mana. This also lets us double up with our Experiment one. We can get another trigger with Loxodon Smiter next turn. We're going to play Standard next. Sweet. Oh, did I do something wrong? Someone sent me a challenge, and I was hoping that they were someone that was actually... that they were actually supposed to be. If I went out of the list order, that's my bad. Mono Red in Standard is on the list. Oh my... Oh! Oh no. Opponent's going semi-infinite? So all their creatures make mana. This is like build your own Paradox Engine combo, basically. So they cast a Sliver. They all have haste, so they're making mana. And then it untaps all the creatures so they can make more mana. So if our opponent can find some sort of draw engine, they can probably go... They can probably go super crazy here, which is a little scary. Well, I guess we just Knight of New Alara. Untaps everything, pumps our team. Ico Gory Weaver, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So Stu asked nicely if we would attack with all of our creatures. Let's see. Well, we'll get in with Dauntless Escort. We'll get in with this. What about this one, Stu? Alright. We gotta leave that one back on defense. We don't want to get killed by hasty slivers. Honestly, yes, we should have killed the intruder alarm, but I kind of want to see our opponent stack and see what it can do, in all honesty. So it's not an optimal play, but we're not trying to win a league tonight. We're having fun, playing some different decks. Oh, we drew Demoka's Command too. Well, we're gonna... well, there's still another game. I just want to see the combo. I love combos like this, and I want to see what our opponent's trying to do, but we're gonna attack. There's always a game 2, and our opponent's hand does not seem to be working out with their combos, so let's just attack with everything. You can give me punts if you want to. Alright, opponent's going to block with their Immunivaults. I don't mind punts. If you want to do a collection opening series, the poll showed that people want Stu to sort cards for 4 hours. Well, that's just a day in the life for Stu, right? That would be a good video series. Actually, would it be a good video series? No matter what Stu bulk option is on any poll, it wins. You put Stu and something about bulk in there, and it's gonna win the poll every time. Alright, come on, opponent's deck. Do something sweet. Ooh, TCG Direct, sweet. Alright. Well, that didn't go how we were hoping. We're just gonna run it back. I kind of want to see our opponent's deck combo off. I really want to see what happens. We are doing a viewer battle stream tonight. So right now we're playing Modern. Uh-oh, I didn't update the overlay though to Little Kid Green White. So just playing some random against the odds and budget Magic decks against viewers. Time to actually battle. Can we get a punt video? So what would a punt video actually look like? I mean, I would be down with it, but I'm not sure exactly what it would look like. A video of like various punts I've had. We kind of did that before, I think. Well, I'm sure we'll do another one again, like an anti-highlight video. Yeah, yeah, we should do another one of those at some point. Maybe. We got the 100th episode of Against the Odds coming up soon. Opponent. Sliver Hive. Oh yeah, also, Commander Clash news. Tom is going to be away for a couple of weeks, so Richard will be joining us. The return of Richard, which I know a lot of people have been asking for. Oh, thank you, Rain Darby. The opposite of a punt is, yeah, I guess it would be a touchdown. Oh man, yeah, I'm sure the video could be super long. Yeah, it is a punt video. That's what the stream is. Alright, so opponent can make mana. Their slivers have first strike. We will just play a fleece main line. Maybe our opponent's not comboing off. Maybe they're just normal slivers, and I got all excited about nothing thanks to the intruder alarm. Oh man, true conviction would get us. I know, Stu. I'll have to get you in for a guest episode. Dormant Sliver. Oh, speaking of nightmares. Definitely the weirdest Commander Clash of all time was that everyone plays Sliver week. Oh, that week. Oh, did I pull up the wrong one? You're right. You are very right. Where's Slivers? Or green white. There we go. Little kid versus Slivers. Fixed it. All right, pass the turn. Let's see what this deck can do. So now our opponent has the draw engine. They need the intruder alarm. So this would let them go somewhat infinite with slivers. I don't know how they kill us with slivers since they can't attack. Intruder alarm? Do you got it? No, it's a sliver. Sliver week was insane. I know that much. I don't know about great. Sliver Hive Lord. Sure. Favorite partner commander. I don't know. I haven't really played that much with the partnered commanders. Gemhide Sliver draws a card, probably a sliver. Alright, we're kind of seeing what the sliver deck can do now. Ooh, that's a Will Leafleash. Well, we're just going to play Dauntless Escort for defense. Double Dauntless Escort, pass the turn. Vial Smasher and Karam are probably the most competitive of the partner commanders, as far as, like, the 1v1 leagues, at least. Okay. Mutavault. Tapped. What is happening? Why? Oh, they drew it. Do we get to see sliver combo? Is this it? Is this intruder alarm? Oh, alright. This is what we've been waiting for. I would definitely be blue, but I don't know abilities. Maybe Venser, Planeswalker Venser. I would like to have those abilities. Alright, slivers have haste. I'm actually super excited to watch this happen. Yeah, a partner week, I think we did one right after they came out, but we could definitely do another partner week. Alright, I gotta see the end game. Homing Sliver, cycles, gets another Dormant Sliver, so double drawing, and remember they all have haste, so every sliver our opponent plays adds 1 extra mana to the combo. So they draw 2 cards, it comes down with haste to add mana, untaps 1,000,000 mana worth of slivers. Oh man. What's the end result? I'm more excited about this than my deck. Predatory Sliver. If our opponent just plays all their board and then sacks their Dormant Slivers or something, I'm going to be a little sad. I'm hoping there's something crazy to finish the game. But either way, yeah, I guess Grape Shot would make sense. There could probably even be crazier than that, though. Double Approach of the Second Sons. Yeah. Approach of the Second Sons goes back in. That combo could work. Biovisionaries. You could get there with Biovisionaries. Yeah, it is. They're adding all red mana, so I'm expecting it to be... Oh, yes! Oh! Oh, well done, opponent. Oh. Yes! Yes! Where did the spell go? Oh, alright. Twin Flame. So, choose 2 mana, has Strive for 3 mana. Choose any number of target creatures you control. For each of them, create a token that's a copy of those creatures. They get exiled on the end step. Opponent's down to 20 cards in their deck. Oh, it's yes! Yes! Okay. Oh, it's Land Maniac. That's pretty good. I'm satisfied. That's better than Grape Shot. Better than Banefire or something. Alright. That's super sweet. This is... We're losing, but this has been my... probably my favorite match of the stream so far. Oh, it's so janky. Dormant Sliver Intruder Alarm combo. With... Oh, another Twin Flame. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Moto might crash again. Oh, and they got us. Alright. Well, now let's sideboard and see if we can actually win. Now that we see what the deck's doing, we want to beat it. I just wanted to see what was happening with that deck. So we could bring in Beast Withins to kill the enchantment. That's probably better than Disenchant. I don't think a random 3/3 is that relevant. We don't need Forge Tender. Opponent's not planning on attacking, so Condemn isn't good. Mana Tithe, it's okay, but it slows down our deck a bit. We also already have 4 Dromoka's commands, 4 Pride Mages, so we have a ton of ways of killing the enchantment. Maybe it's actually wrong to sideboard, and we just... Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think we don't want Beast Within. I think we just kill the enchantment and win. That was pretty sweet. Definitely like the Sliver combo. Ugh. No interaction. 1-drop. Wilty Fleege is really good, though. And we got Township. We're going to keep it. Hopefully we draw a Dromoka's command or something along those lines. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do Maniac Slivers. No, I didn't say we would win, but now we'll try harder to win. Maybe I said it wrong. But the first couple games, we didn't play as competitively as possible. Especially the first one when we could have killed Intruder Alarm. That second one we probably would have lost no matter what, because we didn't have any way of interacting with it. But the first one, I wanted to see what our opponent's deck was doing. Well, Stirring Wildwood. This actually shuts down our Dryad Militant. Yeah, Township should be good. Oh, I'm sorry. I've loved all the matches, and I greatly appreciate everyone who has played. So don't take it that way. I was just very, very happy to see Sliver Lab Maniac combo. So don't take it like that. It wasn't meant to be a slight to anyone. I'm sorry. I just set my against the odds senses tingling to see Intruder Alarm. The good news is we've had a ton of spicy decks tonight. We got to see Sliver Maniac combo. We've gotten to see Minotaurs. We got to see Artificer's Intuition, which was incredibly spicy in its own right, and also Burn. It kind of makes me want to do a jank tournament. I don't know how we do that, but I think it would be awesome. I just don't know how to enforce the jankiness. Yeah, Lana's back. Oh, man. And the Blur Sliver. Well, I might just die to Sliver Beatdown, which would be kind of sad. Opponent pass. This draw has been not ideal. Opponent has 1,000,000 mana. So we need to play Wilty Fleege. We kept a land-heavy hand, and we've drawn lands every single turn. Yeah, I don't, that's what I don't know how to do is, yeah, like doing Modern Jank League would be so sweet, but how do you enforce it? We have a new subscriber, Herlin, 8 months in a row, dying to Sliver Beatdown is the best way to die. Well, I don't know about that, but I guess it is a pretty good way to die. Got a great deck for a jank charity? Sweet. Like, how do you do it, though? How do you judge the jankiness or know if the deck is legal in the format? Jay Zoller is running the list for tonight. I don't know how full the list is. We might already... it might already be overflowing, but Jay Zoller is the one. Opponents, drawing cards. Yeah, I think we just lose. I don't think we beat this board state. Like, even if we draw enchantment removal, how do we ever kill our opponent? They all have Death Touch and First Strike. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Like, this is turn 4. That's a pretty insane board state. Well, luckily, Experiment 1 comes to save the day. Fortified Village, reveal the blades. Do a jank charity, you come up with 8 decks and do an 8-man with those decks. Yeah, that would work. You could play, like, against the odds decks or something. But I think it would be fun if other people could build their jank decks. Because I think that's, like... For me, that's a lot of the fun of it, is being able to actually build the decks is kind of most of the reason to play janky decks, is because the experience of building them is so much fun. So I wouldn't want to rob people of that. Get a list, play it on stream, then have chat judge. Oh, that could work. Ban the top 100 cards on Goldfish. Ooh, that's kind of a good idea. That could actually work too. I'm trying to think if there's any cards that I would want legal. Yeah, I guess you could submit them ahead of time and had someone like Aleros judge them. Or you couldn't. It could be really simple. Like we're almost to 100 episodes of Against the Odds. Opponent is just going to win here. Well, we'll kick back, let our opponent sliver off. So we're almost to 100 episodes of Against the Odds. So that would mean that you could almost do a format where only cards that have been played on Against the Odds are legal. I'd have to like compile a list of all the cards we've played, but Against the Odds, the format, would be kind of interesting. But I don't think you wouldn't have to play the actual deck Aleros. It would just be the card pool. Like, take all the cards from all the Against the Odds, mix them together, and that would be the pool. And then we would just have to, like, ban as necessary, because there are some spiky cards that slip in, like Gideon's and stuff, and just ban as necessary from there. It's probably a horrible idea, but it could be fun. Against the Odds and anything not commonly played Modern. Yeah, that could be a good mixture. Let's see if our opponent has any other win conditions. They have a lot of mana floating. Many manas. Yeah, it might end up being the same card pool. Opponent doing their things, drawing cards, killing us. Well, we didn't draw very well, but we're going to lose. Opponent has 31 mana floating. 14 cards in their deck. Untaps everything. Yep. Draws a bunch of cards. 8 cards in their deck. 31 in their hand. Our opponent's playing combo slivers. How long have I been producing content for Goldfish? How long before that were you producing content on your own? So I think it's been a little over maybe 2.5 years that I've produced content for Goldfish. First, just as some content producer, and now I'm the content manager, so it's my full-time job, which is awesome. Reds with the $5 donation says, it's been 2 years since MTG Goldfish started accepting donations, and says webcam now covers 90% of the screen. Says strokes his clean-shaven chin, adjusts his fur coat, and laughs maniacally as he wins another tournament with his signature Infect deck. That's not happening. That's some dystopian 1984 future. No, it's not happening. So no, I've been producing content for Goldfish for maybe 2.5 years now, since my very first ever article. Good game, Omega Razor. You absolutely, completely crush me, and your sliver deck, super spicy. Super spicy. So that is the anti-Seth. Great job, Omega Razor. Super fun deck. And then before that, I produced a bit of content just like writing articles that I posted on Reddit in different places. But maybe like 6 months or something. I don't know. Not a super immensely long period of time. So what do we got next? Are we moving on to Modern, or are we moving on to the random deck Modern? Alright, Standard against Big Daddy Four Eyes. And get in your votes now before we jump into the next match. Right now, Glorious Super Friends in the lead with 11 votes, but it's bouncing around a bit. White Black Aristo Cats coming in second. Jay Zoller, thanks again for all your help tonight. You're doing an amazing job, and it's very appreciated. Bouncing around. Mono Blue Bouncing Mill. Yeah, I think we have one against the odds deck. All right, we're gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with Super Friends first. And if you want, Jay Zoller, you can just leave this. Well, yeah, I guess you'd start a new poll. Never mind. Well, it looks like Glorious Super Friends is winning, so let's Glorious it up against Big Daddy Four Eyes. Yeah, I've gotten to the point, Messe, where I have to, like, label some of my decks so I know what they're for, because there's different versions. So some will be, like, ones that I'm actively playing, or others I'm working on. So the BM is just, like, clerical stuff, so I know what I'm doing with that deck. You can probably guess what BM stands for if you think about it. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, Nissa's good, lots of Planeswalkers. This looks about right. I know! That does make sense, Jay Zoller. Not as much time for clipping. Ooh, that's good. Well, Botanical Sanctum. Oh, I should pull up the overlay for 4-color Super Friends, or Glorious Super Friends. There it is. Yeah, it's Badger Magic. You got it. Very first guess. Oh, I shouldn't have asked for guesses. Not bowel movement. No. So Archangel is in the deck because it's another way to not die to Glorious End. Although, it's a very bad way to not die to Glorious End. Theoretically, we can tutor it up with Nahiri, get it on the battlefield. Then, instead of dying to Glorious End, we just exile our Archangel. So, yeah, not a very legitimate plan, but it is a plan. MTG looks so old, I keep expecting Clippy to show up. Alright, so counters on our Channeler, turning into a Mana Dork for the next couple turns. Pass the turn. I believe you can play Chandler on Windows 10 because I did it for the video. There is a place you can download it as abandonware. I don't remember the name of it, but you should be able to download it and then run it. If you search on Google, I think there's instructions on how to do it. Opponents craning around with green. What's happening? Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna get fluxed. I don't know. We're gonna need our Glorious Ends and our opponent to not have counters. Chandra Flamecaller. Well, I think we just Chandra since we can't Gideon. And take up Chandra. Hit our opponent for 2, pass the turn. Yeah, the April Fool's video was fun. The Slivers list from Omega Razor. And yeah, thanks everyone for posting your list. That's awesome too, because everyone's playing super spicy, and I'm super happy with the deck selection. It could be that everyone just played their tier decks and crushed our budget decks, but it's super sweet to see everyone playing interesting spicy lists. So, I mean, you play whatever you want. I'm not going to be the least bit disappointed if you play Teamer Marvel or whatever, Death Shadow or something. But it's cool to see everyone being creative as well. Oh, that's Glorious End. That is glorious. We can't really cast anything. We could die next turn. I think we got to leave up Glorious End. We can't get a land with Chandra. I would like to play Nissa, but it doesn't work with Glorious End. Yeah, this is standard. And we are technically 3-1 now, not 3-0. What part of Marvel do you... Wait. What part of Marvel do you, if Wizards ban deserving... Oh, what part of Marvel do you ban? I think the question is. I think you just gotta ban Marvel itself. I don't think you can ban Ulamog to stop Marvel. There's always gonna be expensive things, and they're always gonna be pretty busted. It gets less busted if Ulamog isn't around, but oh man, I think you just gotta shoot the head to kill the ghoul type thing. Get rid of it altogether. Alright, let's just take up Chandra. We're exiling our lands and drawing our spells. But Glorious End is good. Glorious End can keep us alive. Yeah, I think that's true a little, Cheeky. I think, overall, pretty fun crowd. I think there's actually a mix, though. Someone was saying that today because there was an article about the best streamers to watch. So there was a conversation about it. And someone said that I was a streamer that they knew their like more competitive friends watched and their casual friends watched. So I think that's a cool mix. But I think generally speaking, I mean, a lot of the content stuff is pretty casual-ish. It's like competitive casual. I don't even know the right term for it actually. Because like the goal is to be competitive, but a lot of it comes across in a somewhat casual way. I mean, I guess we could Ultimate Chandra. That would be sweet. Opponent cycles. I'm surprised they're not craning us here to get our Chandra down. We're basically just hoping that... There's the Reservoir. Hoping that Glorious End can save the day. Opponent passes? Is this happening? Okay. We draw a tap land. Well, let's Ultimate Chandra. Play Needle Spires. This could work. We let our opponent combo. We end the turn. Untap Gideon Emblem live. Yeah, I think casual competitive is a good way of describing it. That's how I think of it. New Perspectives, Etherflux? Yeah, Haze of Pollen makes you think that. Reds with the $5 donation. Oh man, it's still going. This is a continuation of the last donation. Do I got to tell the whole story? For future says against the odds will refer to your opponent's chances as a stipulation has been changed to only include cards that cost at least $10 each. Also, you have an eye patch. All right, so It's been 2 years since... Thank you, Reds. It's been 2 years since MTG Goldfish started accepting donations, and Sep's webcam now covers 90% of the screen. Seth strokes his clean-shaven chin, adjusts his fur coat, and laughs maniacally as he wins another tournament with his signature effect deck. For future sets against the odds, will refer to your opponent's chances, and the stipulation has been changed to only include cards that cost $10 each. You also have an eye patch. Very good, very good, very good. Opponent passes. They're not even trying to combo off. What is happening? I feel like we can't play anything because we just die. So I guess we just pass? This is so awkward. We're not drawing lands to cast stuff, and I feel like we have to leave up Glorious End from now until... basically forever. Our opponent is still cycling stuff. I have no clue what's happening. Maybe this is New Perspectives combined with... I don't know. I don't know. Opponent. Alright, comboing off, sort of. 2 cards in hand. Come on, Glorious End. Alright, well, we're going to go for it now. Glorious? 5U? Glorious End? Is it happening? Is the turn ending? Yes! Okay. Now we need to... Gideon. 5U. No counter. Whoo! Emblem Gideon. It's working. It's working. Glorious End is so good in these combo matchups. Remember when we played New Perspectives and Against the Odds with this deck? Oh, that was one of the most brutal Against the Odds moments, I think, of all time. Oh, that was so good. Opponent casted stuff, gaining life. If they find another paradoxical outcome, things could still go very wrong for us. Yeah, I mean, they can kill Gideon. They have 0 cards in hand. They cycle. So many cycling cards. This is a unique take on Reservoir combo. More Gideons. Well, now I guess we start playing things? Because we can't do anything else? So I guess I think we actually lead on Nahiri so we can loot and try to find more Glorious Ends. I guess we're kind of killing our opponent with this emblem, but they are gaining life, so we're not killing them very fast. Tick up. Discard Little Nissa. One of our Little Nissas. Glorious End's good. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Oh yeah! We also should open some treasure chests tonight. I don't think I have them, so we'll have to buy some, but you can't have a viewer battle, viewer appreciation stream without ending with treasure chests. So I think at the end of the stream, before we go, I think we got to get like 10 treasure chests to open. If we had ticked it up, our opponent might have... Yeah, there's no excuse. We should have ticked it up. I don't think 100. That's a lot of ticks, but maybe 10. Yes, you can punt me. I don't think I have... Oh, no! They drew it! Oh, we're going to die. We're actually going to die. No, we're not. We got to Gideon at 1. Oh, are we going to live? I think we're going to live. Cathar Shield. Opponent's at 27. They have to get to 100 life, because they have to have 50 Gideon and 50 us. This seems so far-fetched. I mean, they're high enough that they're not just going to die now. Alright, not winning this turn. Do I think Exert will have a place in Standard? Maybe. I think the biggest problem with Exert is right now it's just... Opponent's up to 51. Okay. So they can 50 us at any time, but we have a Gideon. So we have to make sure we don't lose Gideon. We would like an untap land. Let's tick up Nahiri. See if we can find an untap land. We'll discard a Nissa. Not an untap land. Play Inspiring Vantage. Alright, let's pass the turn. We'll take up Gideon this time. On a Crane. Hope that Glorious Ed can keep us alive. Opponent plays the land. They could have counters. We haven't seen them, but they could. I don't think our opponent can kill us with a reservoir here. Alright, I guess this is the time. End your turn. Kill your Crane. Oh, this matchup. Yes, turn over. Sweet. Take up Nahiri. Discard another Nissa. Not a land. Play Channeler Initiate. Kill the Crane. Put counters on it. Oh man. Next turn we get Exquisite Archangel for even more protection. Alright, we'll take up on the reservoir. Okay. And then we'll play a bigger Gideon. Kill an Ornithopter. Oh, these glorious Eds are saving our bacon. Pass the turn. Yes, you can respond to it, but once it resolves, you're done for. Oh boy. Another reservoir. So, are we dead? Do you have a paradoxical outcome? Oh, this match has been so sweet. Spartan Commander 22, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, take up our Nahiri, keep discarding these Nissas. We just got to get down another... How do we kill our opponent? Do they draw themselves to death? What a crazy match this has been. Play Cinderglade. Take up Gideon. Get more counters. Go attacking. Get in. For 5. Opponent's back under 50. Now our opponent... Oh, we have so many layers of awesomeness. Now our opponent has to... They have to kill our Exquisite Archangel. They also have to kill our Gideon, and they have to 50 us. So they have to get to 150. 150 life to kill us now. If we die through this setup... no, our only Nahiri target is Exquisite Archangel. And we are... Maybe we just Chandra off for the win. Chandra our opponent. Down to 42. Get a... Getting into the trials. Yep. Take up. Discard Nahiri. Since we already have a massive Nahiri. Another shot. Maybe we can double Chandra Emblem. Play a Chandra. Hit our opponent. Down to 37. Add mana with Chandra. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just hit our opponent for 2. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Attack with everything. I can't imagine that 2 life is going to make a difference in this game. Yeah, our opponent has been awesome. Definitely appreciate the awesomeness. Get in some damages. Glorious Super Friends versus Aetherflux Reservoir. You don't see this every day. Does the subscriber matches now make the best source of Johnny-related MTG on all the internet? It very well might be. It's been pretty awesome. Oath of Nissa. Hit our opponent. What do we get? Yeah, this standard is sweet. No marvels here. Take more Gideons. I guess we just kill our opponent. Mercifully. Fire up our Gideon. Del Rodas, 8 months in a row, says, love the stream. Well, I love the subscription. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponents at 1. How do we kill them? Let's take up Chandra. Well, okay. We'll cast Serve It. we'll 5 them instead of 2 them. Does our opponent gain life? Oh, man. Glorious End seems super good in this matchup. I do like the Glorious End. Oh, we could bring in negates. I don't really want to. It feels so mean. Good game, good game. We actually have another game, though, Thug's Life, if you're interested. Could viewer matches replace the Momir games every 2 streams? Would be awesome to see more regularly some viewer-esque spice. Well, I think we can do more of them. I don't know how easy it would be to organize in place of Momir. The nice thing about Momir is I don't have to like build decks for it and stuff. I just always have a Momir deck there. So it's easier to do on short notice than it is to actually have the overlays and deck list builds for constructed decks. But I think it's been fun, so I would be interested in doing it more often than we have been, which has been like once every 6 months or once a year or something. So yeah, I guess we can bring in the gold negate. I don't really, yeah, I mean, we could easily lose to this deck, and negate is pretty clearly correct. So bring in the negates, go down Sweltering Suns, go down Fumigate for sure. Wrathbone221, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Go down Big Nissa and Little Nissa. Maybe just something like this, I think, perhaps. Yes, I brought in the gold negates. They're in. I swear that's Jace under a lava umbrella. Every time I see that art, that's the only thing I think of. Oh, so, chat, what do you think about textless cards? I would like to... There's not that many of them, but there's a few. Like Cryptic Command, Negate. I would like to upgrade some of my Moto cards to the textless promos, because they actually cost about the same in most cases, and I think they look cool. But would that be bad for content? Like, is being able to actually read the text on the cards helpful? It would mostly be impactful for Modern, I think, more than Standard, because there's not really many textless cards in Standard outside of Negate. Ooh, Void Winnower. I think Void Winnower is actually pretty sweet in our current Standard format. And Inspiring Statuary, Void Winnower. I think that deck looks really sweet. Yeah. You might want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might need more colorless mana sources for Reality Smasher. Maybe 5 is enough, but that looks sweet. Opponent plays an island. Can't read cards in the video anyway. Just go together. Okay. Textless basics. Yeah. Could go textless basics. Play the tap land. Pass the turn. So long as they are well-known cards, I don't think it would matter. Only if you use Harrow. Alright. Well, maybe I'll get some of them. I don't think I'd go super deep on it. But I was worried about it, that it would somehow be confusing for people. I know, Cryptic is the worst card to have textless, but it's also the funniest, because then the opponent doesn't know what's happening. You get the troll value, but yeah, Cryptic Command has got to be one of the worst cards to make a textless version of. I think it depends on the card, maybe use discretion. Yeah, Cryptic, you're right, that is a problematic one. Should do all foil. Yeah, then my computer will probably explode. That's one of the other problems with foils. Did you see the full art white borderlands at Omaha? I believe Matthias. Yeah, they were pretty sweet. I made Nightbot say that. At first, I put all 8 lists in there because I made up 8 different lists for the different formats, and it just made a huge wall of text in the chat and wasn't actually a good thing or helpful for anyone. So I took it down. Oh man, I'm so excited for Marrow. I'm so excited for next week on essentially every front. It's going to be such an exciting week. I'm expecting Marrow to have a big announcement about Standard. There's been rumors about it. A random buying series, like buying collections and stuff, Filthy Casual. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm interested in. So I think that that's something that could happen. So I'm just super excited for next week. We have, I expect a Standard article from Marrow, and I'm expecting big news. I've seen in other Mothership articles recently, when Standard has come up, there's been at least 1 or 2 where they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to talk too much about this because Marrow's going to be talking about it in his article. So I think it's going to be some pretty impactful stuff. I also think it's E3 week, so we should be getting big announcements on upcoming promos and stuff, products, set releases, anniversary. It's the 25th anniversary year coming up. Return to Dominaria, maybe? Who knows? Return of core sets. I mean, 25th anniversary would be the perfect time. So I'm just super hyped. The other thing is there's this weirdness with the set itself where the cards are numbered as if there's 84 cards in the set, but then the official Wizards information says there is 99 cards in the set. So there's these 15 extra cards that no one really knows. It could be completely nothing and be, I don't know, something akin to like double face cards or tokens or something weird that we don't know about. Or you never know, it could be that they are printing extra cards like Pithing Needle and certain cards that would be good for Standard, which, I mean, that's probably a long shot, but that's kind of my tinfoil hat guess that it could be something crazy like that. But regardless, I'm really hyped for next week. I'm excited for all of it, so it should be a really exciting week. Let's take up our Nissa, play Canopy Vista. We might be able to ultimate our Nissa. It's up to 5. Play a Channeler Initiate. Sama is so bad. No, 184 cards. Do I know what Magic Digital Next is exactly? Sort of. The best information we have about Magic Digital Next is that it is basically a reference to all digital Magic products. So it's not the new Magic Online necessarily, although if there would be a new Magic Online, it would come from Magic Digital Next or be under that umbrella. But so would a new a new duels would be made by them. So it's kind of like the new digital team at Wizards, basically, is my understanding of it. All the mistakes in Standard have been on purpose so Wizards could test the waters for ban list in preparation for a repeal of the reserve list. That would be crazy if Wizards was going to repeal the reserve list. That doesn't seem super likely to me, but it's not impossible, I guess. Send a message with our plans. We're so close. Next turn we get to Ultimate and just draw a billion cards. I think we're going to be risky here. We're going to set the upkeep stop, and we're going to trust that nothing goes wrong. So stop on our opponent's upkeep. Take the risky line. Glorious End our opponent. Alright, Nizza. You better be good to us, Nizza. Draw 7. Hopefully not die. Alright, there's a Gideon of the Trials. Whoo! Alright, we rolled the dice, but it looks like it's going to pay off. Play Gideon. Emblem our Gideon. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock it in with Archangel. Oh, we got there. That is not the way you probably should use Glorious End, because it's definitely high risk. If we whiffed on Gideons or Archangels, we would have just killed ourselves, but it worked out. I've never actually fizzled a Glorious End with Exquisite Archangel. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. Bonus cycles. When are we getting new MTG Goldfish emotes? I'll have to look into that. I don't know if we have any more that we can get right now or not. It goes by, like, number of subscribers, and there's different levels, and I'm not sure. We might be maxed out at our current level. Yeah, the Glorious Super Friends Planeswalker deck is really fun. And Glorious End can actually be pretty effective. Definitely high variance, but it can be really good. That's probably true, Pato. El Pato. I expect there will be improvements to Magic Online and stuff that will come from the team that's doing Magic Digital next. But I don't expect brand new Magic Online in the near future or anything. Yeah, Glorious End, good at fizzling Marvel. Even better just countering Marvel on the stack. 17 Bant Super Friends. And our opponent scoops it up. Good game, good game, good game, Thug Life. I really love the podcast. Do you think you could make them 2 hours? Oh, geez. I don't know. Is 2 hours a better time? That's so long. I wonder what the perfect podcast time is for people to listen to. I mean, I guess maybe there would be possibly a way to do it. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours, I think, is probably too long for most people. I think the goal is an hour, and we've been going over that somewhat. So, who's next? We're probably down to maybe one more match. Maybe two. Most likely one match and then some treasure chest openings. Yeah, I think the goal is 45 minutes to an hour, but we end up going over. Alright, so random, let's see, I kind of want to see, hopefully this isn't like, hopefully this is a real deck. I have all the cards for it. And hopefully it is not something, hopefully it's not something that I'm working on for upcoming videos. I actually have no idea, so we're going to accept this will be a surprise for everyone. Because I have no clue what this is. It's also going to mean I'm not going to have an overlay for it because I don't know what it is. Mana League Serum Visions. So this was called Cryptolith Combo. See, this was what I was saying earlier, how I have this bad tendency to... So when I built this deck, whatever it is, and I'm still not sure what it is, I apparently started off trying to build a Cryptolith Rites combo deck, and ended up with a deck that's all Serum Visions and Mana Leaks. Oh, Drift of Phantasm. I don't even know what I'm tutoring for. I don't remember this deck at all. I'm pretty sure we've never played it anywhere. So you're getting a sneak peek. This is like the hidden track at the end of the album. Sneak peek at a never seen before. Maybe this Serum Visions will enlighten us to what this deck is. We gotta be comboing in some form. Opponent, Stubborn Denials. Yup, you got us. Oh, maybe this is a build of... I bet this is a build of Fruity Pebbles. That's my guess. I bet this is some sort of Fruity Pebble deck. Oh man, now we're gonna get Tech Edge too. Well, that's Serum Visions. I don't think Mono Blue Control is a good matchup if this is Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, there's Condescend. We cannot pay for Condescend. Master Leaf. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. 3 months in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, Serum Visions. Let's get a peek at what's going on there. Plain, Sleight of Hand. Yeah? We definitely want Sleight of Hand. We'll put both on top, sure. Pass the turn. Pastry Cannon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Well, that's Sleight of Hand. Take an island. Play the island. Alright, it's time. It's time. We gotta see what's happening. Drift of Phantasm. What does that even get in Fruity Pebbles? Oh! I was totally wrong. It's not Fruity Pebbles. I remember building this now, and it didn't work, so I never played it. Oh, yes, it's Doomsayer combo. Oh, the surprise. We figured it out. That's what we're doing. Yep, I tried to build this for Budget Magic, could never get it to work, and never released videos or did anything with it because I couldn't make it work. So you have Intruder Alarms, Thraben Doomsayer is the main combo. I guess we just take Thraben Doomsayer for now, because at least it's a creature. Yeah, I'm not too hopeful in us winning this, especially against something that's very... Oh, man. Whoa! This is, like, Scred Blue? I've never... I don't know what's happening. Oh, Lord. That's gonna make things challenging. Oh, we even drew the combo! Okay. Play Intruder Alarm. We will spend one of our Mana Leaks. Opponent's down to 1 card. Is there some way we can combo off through this Fidelka Shackles? Yeah, I know. I was thinking of the snow-covered lands, but it wouldn't actually be Scred. So we play Doomsayer, our opponent steals it. I guess we just pass for now? I have no idea. Some sort of mono blue control deck. Maybe we get to see here as our opponent starts scrying sheets. The problem is Fidelka Shackles. Like, we have the ability... Oh, another one. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening! The deck that never worked before ever. It's gonna happen the first game live on stream. Ah! It resolves. Okay. We'll pass the turn. Is this really gonna happen? I've never made this work. Oh yeah, oh no. You're right. The combo works for our opponent too. Well, maybe they won't realize it. Oh man. Slight oversight. Come on, don't. Hopefully our opponent doesn't realize what we're doing. That would be sweet. Don't tap the Doomsayer. Oh, don't see it. Oh boy. Yes, not tapping. Not tapping is good. I have a new donation. Big Daddy 4 Eyes. Thanks for the game, Seth. I somehow forgot about Chandra Game. One of those is by far my worst MTGO pun ever. Well, that's fitting, because our stream is known for MTGO puns, so don't feel bad. I just gave our opponent an infinite combo in the very next match, so don't feel bad at all. I had a ton of fun. It would be great if you do this type of thing more. All the spicy brews are great to watch. Well, thank you for the donation, Big Daddy 4 Eyes. Thank you for the match, and I'm sure we will do it more. All right, let's hope we just gotta play our stuff. Play the land. Play Thraben Doomsayer. Hope our opponent doesn't understand what's happening. Yup. Pass the turn. Are we gonna get away with this? Oh, they see it. Okay, we're dead. Well, that's the combo. I mean, the idea was we would be doing this, not our opponent. But you can just tap it, untap Thraben Doomsayer a million times. Yeah, well, it's a pretty high bar to be my worst pun of all time, but maybe. Just maybe. Oh, man. Well, you can bring in Needle. I still don't know what our opponent's deck's doing. Bring in Needle and negates and swan songs and dispels. And go down removal. Go down. Oh, man. This combo. This deck. Go down face shield. It seems like it could work. Will I ever play Affinity on stream? It's possible. Affinity is not a deck I'm super interested in, but I could imagine that we would play it sooner or later. Alright, I guess we just go like this-ish. Go down, I don't even know. 1 mana leak. Try it like that. Yeah, the combo worked. Yeah, Affinity is on the overflow list. We get to play first. We have Doomsayers. Little short on mana, but we have counters. Maybe we can just counter everything that our opponent's doing and somehow resolve the combo. So play Tranquil Cove, pass the turn. There's an island for our opponent. Play Tranquil Cove, pass the turn. Yeah, hopefully we can just not let them resolve Vidalcan Shackles, ideally. Play an island, pass the turn. Mekoka, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, play an island. Play Thraben the Doomsayer. Swan Song, the Remand. Now we're probably going to die to the bird. Oh, okay. Opponent brought in Dispels. Sure. Pass the turn. Brain X Frozen, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, play an island, play Thraben Doomsayer again. Holy counters. Well, Mana Leak to Deprive. I think this is just mono blue counters, and I think the only win condition is Vidalcan Shackles. This might not be the most entertaining of matches, because I don't think we're ever going to resolve our combo. Pithing Needle. I can't imagine that this is going to work. So we can Needle the Vidalcan Shackles. Sleight of Hand. Oh, that could be. It could be that they're looking to beat down with their Plume Veils. Maybe we played a build like that on Much a Brew a long time ago. Oh. Alright. Or they just have Guile. Yeah, this is like the build we played, but with Snowlands and this colorless stuff. Well, I don't think any of this matters, because our opponent can kill our creature with Mouth of Ronom. And then just Guile us, and we don't have a way to deal with Guile. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just going to die to Guile, pretty much no matter what. So opponent gets in. I guess we can go Thraben Beatdown. Telerio Est. We get a Tranquil Cove. Yeah, we're just playing against viewers tonight. We're getting near the end of it. I think, actually, it looks like the next person on the list is Momir. So I think we actually get to end with Momir. And then maybe a treasure chest opening. We'll see. Ratchet Bomb for our opponent. Yeah, we probably... Yeah. I think we're just dead. Oh, it's Modern next? Did I misunderstand? Opponent gets a land. Gets in with the Guile. Yeah, we just can't beat the Guile. Oh no, you can do, we can do Modern, Berman. I just misread the list. We can close out with Modern as well, doesn't really matter. And we're dead on this one. Oh, that was brutal. Well, there was a reason I didn't know what that deck was, and it's because it wasn't very good. So T-Vigs, good game. Sorry our deck wasn't actually better. Yeah, I think I must have saw the exclamation point Momir, and that threw me off. But I'm down with Modern. We can do one more match, though. One more match, and then we can close out with a quick treasure chest opening. What kind of donation would it take to do 100 chests? Oh boy. That's a lot of chests. Oh, I don't even know. 100 chest opening. The other question is, would I even be able to get them? Let's try to play a deck that's not so horrible. Or do we just... Let's just go back to the beginning with Mono Black Panharmonicon one more time. Back to where we started. I actually have an overlay for this one. I don't know if there's a place I can just buy 100 chests is the other problem. I mean, I know they're buyable, but I don't know if any bot will sell 100. Maybe they would for treasure chests. It would be so hard to buy them 4 at a time from 25 different bots or whatever it would be. Windswept Heath for our opponent. Well, play Swamp. If this is Boggles, oh man. Is that... It's Boggles, isn't it? I don't know why I see Windswept Heath and assume Boggles. Opponent cracks or Windswept Heath. Gets a Temple Garden. Well, I mean, I'm sure if I asked around to the people I know that do bots and stuff, that run bots, I could probably find someone, but I don't know if I could just get 100 chests right now while we're on the stream. I know I can go and buy like 10 chests somewhere while we're on the stream. That I know I can do because I've done it before. But 100 chests, I'm not sure if I can just go to a bot and get 100 chests. If I knew I was going to open 100 chests, I'm sure I can make it happen. Opponent pass our Ravenous Rats. Yeah, it's fine. That gets us closer to the Gray Merchant. They still have to discard. Discards Overgrown Tomb. So this is some sort of Abzan. It might be the Vizier combo. The character in my avatar is Peacekeeper. Eternal Witness. Gonna get back the Path? I don't know. Get back something. Yeah, that was an aggressive path, but I guess our opponent just wanted to get it back, and they figured it was a free roll. But we get to play a Swamp, play Brain Maggot, get rid of... Ooh. No good options here. Well, let's take... I guess Resto? But then they path, get back Resto. Yeah, whatever. Then they're pathing a Brain Maggot, and that's not good. I didn't know that that was such a funny conversation. But yes, apparently Cedric Phillips invented, what, Ravenous Rat's Isochron Scepter, he said? Or Ether Vial. Ether Vial, obviously. I should spend 150 bucks on garbage infectious Boggles. No, not infect and Boggles together. That sounds like the ultimate nightmare. Ooh, Drelf's Messenger. We know our opponent's last card is Path, so I think we just play a Swamp. And, yeah, let's just Messenger. I mean, if we draw a Panharmonicon, I think we can just win. Pass, well, I guess we can attack with our Ravenous Rats. Can't really get blown out here. I've been having a great night, Blaine. Hopefully it's been fun to watch. It's different to do the viewer battle stream, but I think it's fun to do once in a while. This is the name of the deck, sorta. Yes, it's basic. You're right. It is the Olive's Nightmare. Boggles and Infect. No one had fun with that match. If only you could find a way to play Tron lands. Well, I think I was actually mistaken about Momir. I thought that the next match was Momir, but I was actually seeing the Momir list, I guess, on the top. So I don't think we actually are closing out with Momir. It's actually likely that this will be our last match of the night. Good news for Momir lovers is we play Momir pretty regularly. Tron lands and Minotaurs, and I will never, ever win. Opponent gets a path. Again, never-ending paths. Over and over again. Gonna path our Messenger. Oh my god. Well, let's kick a Gatekeeper, target our opponent. Probably kill a Birds. kick a Gatekeeper, target our opponent, keep killing birds. If we draw a Panharmonica, that's what we need to draw. Yeah, the Ghost Quarter doesn't look too landy, you're right. That's true. You only need one of each Tron land. I hope my deck wasn't too oppressive. It was my favorite Much of Brew from way back. Oh no, it threw me off. I think your deck was great. I remember playing that one. You threw me off because of the snow-covered lands, so I didn't actually connect right away that it was the mono blue control deck. But no, that deck's actually really sweet. I felt bad because the deck I had couldn't really give you too good of a match. It was probably the least competitive of the decks we played tonight, so I felt bad that you didn't get a better match out of it. Infinite Path, oh my goodness. I guess we just got a Gray Merchant right now. Drain our opponent. Attack with everything. I mean, our opponent's down to 9. Our opponent's pathed roughly 1,000,000 times. Opponent blocks, down to 6. Pass the turn. Maybe we're getting there. Opponent. Kitchen Finks. Well, we could just draw a Gray Merchant. That would be pretty close to just winning. I don't think we want a Ghost Quarter yet, because our opponent will just get another land. Ooh. Well, this is going to get pathed, but it drains our opponent. The reverse Kitchen Finks. Giralf's Messenger. Oh, Gray Merchant. We need a Gray Merchant. And through all this, we still get it. Through so many Path to Exiles. There's the path. Well, luckily we're getting all the swamps out of our deck. They've blinked this Eternal Witness so many times. Gray Merchant. One time Gray Merchant. Oh, Brain Maggot. Okay. Might as well. Ooh, Llanowar Empath. Enters the battlefield, scry 2, reveal the top card. If it's a creature, put it in your hand. Alright, whatever. We'll just take Kitchen Finks. Seems more threatening. And can't win yet. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Verma MX? How are you tonight? Opponent. Passes. Come on, Gray Merchant. Gatekeeper. Well, play the Swamp. I don't think we want a Gray Merchant here. Or Gatekeeper. We definitely want a Gray Merchant. We don't want a Gatekeeper because it just gains our opponent 2 life. Doesn't actually really help us. Hey, see ya, Del Torata. Have a good night. Godless Shrine for our opponent. And Siege Rhino. Okay. Oh, it's Abzan Blink. I actually remember this deck too. Jeez, we play oh! That's a Gray Merchant. So let's cast Gatekeeper. Let's cast a Gray Merchant off the top. Yes, Gray Merchant, so strong. Oh, wow. That was pretty awesome. This is the match where we want to bring in these Lifebane zombies. It's like set up for this matchup. Go down the Disciple. Go down a Necrotal. Go down maybe a couple Brain Maggots. And 1 Shriekmaw, and try it like that. Whoo! That was pretty sweet. That was good timing to draw that off the top. Opponent's on Abzan Blink. Demon is kind of expensive, but I mean, it's okay. The problem is it doesn't kill everything. Have you ever sided in Minister of Pain? It seems bad. It was even pretty bad back when I put in Standard Mardu Aristocrats. Yeah, the idea was it was going to be a way to snipe Lingering Souls and stuff, kind of like a budget Orzhov Pontiff, but I don't know if I've ever actually used it. Phyrexian Rager could be good. We do have Phyrexian Arena for card drawing, but Phyrexian Rager could be good too. Yeah, Grey Merchant's actually very strong. Okay. Well, Grave Titan is very big. We're going to keep this. Mostly on the strength of, hopefully, this Lifebane zombie. Yeah, Massacre Worm is oddly expensive from casual stuff. So I know that that was also primarily a budget substitute there as well. Friend and I brought back a deck from Shadows over Innistrad Standard. Sultai Seasons Past. Yeah, Seasons Past was super sweet. I remember that deck coming out of nowhere at the Pro Tour, and this build looks super spicy. Lots of Aftermath cards. It looks really fun. I kind of want to test it out. Even as foretold, Murderface, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. This hand's actually looking good now that we drew a 2-drop. Opponent discards an Angel. This deck actually is pretty punishing. The discard is actually sneakily good. Opponent cracks the Marsh Flats. It was never that great after the Pro Tour. It was like kind of played, but its best was at the Pro Tour. Also, it was played by like Finkel, and Finkel's just really good at Magic, so that's probably part of it. Yeah, we're gonna take Stonehorn Dignitary. Pass the turn. Stonehorn Dignitary would be super annoying. These infinite flicker whiffs are still pretty annoying, but not quite as bad. Opponent gets in with the Kitchen Finks. Down to 17. The problem is now we kill Kitchen Finks with Gatekeeper and they just get it back. There's a Flicker Wisp. Yep, gains some more life. Come on, something. Well, Chittering Rats is a good way to annoy our opponent. Make them put their Flicker Wisp on top and redraw it. I have a, yeah, Ravenous Rats is pauper playable, I believe. Yeah, oh, remember the Ratlock against the odds deck? That deck was pretty sweet. It wasn't good, like, that competitive, but oh, it was so funny when we've just hardlocked people with Chittering Rats and Eldrazi Displacer. Ah, it was so good. Probably should have attacked with Lifebane Zombie there. So, new rotation, just going to be overpowered mechanics in a set, taken over by more overpowered mechanics. Well, that's what it's felt like so far. Hopefully, that's not how it plays out over the long run, but it has kind of felt like that so far. Oh, man. That is a lot of Grave Titans. Well, let's do some attacking. We might be able to just, if we don't die, we might be able to just overpower our opponent with Grave Titans that are so huge. We have both of our Grave Titans in hand. If I created an online dating profile, would I put MTG in the profile? I've never thought about that. I guess if I created an online dating profile, probably? I don't know. I mean, I kind of work in MTG. That's kind of what I do. Yeah, I think so. Well, oh, what did Finkel do? Not say that he was a Magic player? Since our opponent blocked, we actually get to get rid of something here. Oh, that was... Now I think we might be winning. We got to beat 2 Kitchen Finxes, but we got 2 Grave Titans. Opponent sacks. Floor Monitor, 4 months in a row. Korea pays tribute to the patron saint of Jank. Well, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Favorite Pro Tour player and why? Sam Black, I think, is... I mean, there's quite a few pro players I like, but Sam Black is someone who consistently, even if other people are... Everyone's playing the best deck, everyone's playing Marvel or whatever, he consistently finds a way to not just play something very different, but to have success with it. He doesn't always top 8, but if you look at his standard records... He plays Abzan Token. He played Amulet Titan, or Amulet Bloom, when no one else was playing it on the Pro Tour level. The list goes on and on. The decks he's created, the deck he plays, so I have the utmost respect for him as a deck builder and a player. So I think that is who I would go with. Are these Grave Titans going to be enough, is the question. Now they're definitely not. We need a Gray Merchant. The land blinking is going to set us off Grave Titan. We draw a land. Well, we attack with everything, but now it's Gray Merchant or bust. That second Flicker Wisp. Yeah, Sam is kind of the against the odds Pro Tour player, I think. That's my view of him, at least. Get back our land. Opponent. Probably gonna... Yeah, if we don't draw a Gray Merchant, I think we just die since we couldn't play a Titan there. Yeah. And a Siege Rhino. Yup. And that doesn't do it. Well, maybe we wouldn't have won even with the Grave Titan since our opponent had Siege Rhino. Oh, I felt like that was close. Alright, let's bring in Disfigures. We haven't drawn a Panharmonicon all game. Any chance you could brew some Grixis Madness deck with Storm Shadow, Vizier, and Fevered Visions? That sounds pretty fun. Yeah, I'd be down with trying to brew that at some point. Ah, that's right. He played the Mono Blue Infect deck at the very first Modern Pro Tour. He built, as far as I recall, the Zombie Bombardment deck in Legacy. I don't know. He's very good at, like, intricate aristocrat style decks. Like, those are a lot of his best decks, I think, are that style. I think the land blink was kind of their only play there. They didn't really have anything else to do. They had to play Flicker Wisp. There wasn't really anything else to blink, so that didn't really seem like ghosting. It felt like just what they were kind of priced into doing in that scenario. I think this deck was originally played before Gonti came out. But yeah, Gonti would be a good addition to the deck in the 4-drop slot. But I don't think it's actually updated from when we originally played it, and I think it was originally pre-Gonti. So let's Ravenous Rats. You don't like the old art of Ravenous Rats? It is kind of gross, I guess. Okay, well then I don't have a good excuse. Man, then I guess it was just an oversight on my part. But yeah, Gonti seems like it would be really sweet in the deck. Wall of Omens for our opponent. Yeah, that's a good blocker. We can Shriek Maw it, but that doesn't seem ideal. Especially since we'd have to evoke. We keep drawing swamps. Yeah, let's just pass. I don't really want to spend Shriek Maw evoke on wall. Well, I wasn't trying to lie. I actually just wasn't thinking about how the sets lined up. It feels like an obvious card to have in the deck, so I don't know what I was thinking and to not put a Gonti in this deck. Because it seems like an obvious one-of type card, or maybe two-of type card. Hey, welcome, Oga! Good to have you. Is our opponent going to start the blinking? They're going to start the finksing. Well, let's just Phyrexian Arena here, pass the turn. We need to start drawing cards so we can find our Panharmonicon so we can actually start doing cool things. So far, we haven't done much of anything. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Things are getting worse. There's the kitchen finks. Our source of card advantage is gone. I feel like we're kind of just getting wrecked. Well, I guess we cast a Shriekmaw. I don't even know. I mean, we can kill a Finks. It gains our opponent life. It's going to come back into play. So I don't feel like we're getting far ahead by doing that. Yeah, it might have been that Vulcan. I don't really remember. This was quite a while ago, so I don't remember what I was thinking at the time. I think I maybe was not that impressed with Gonti when it first came out too, so that might be part of it. Plus, Panharmonicon is a 4-drop, so I was probably also maybe thinking didn't want too many 4-drops in the deck. Yeah, deck runs a lot clunkier when we draw a ton of lands and don't have a Panharmonicon. Well, that's disappointing. Our opponent's random Blink deck has Panharmonicon, but our Mono Black Panharmonicon deck has Ravenous Rats. Yeah, Kitchen Finks would be absurd with Undying. Alright, play a Swamp. I guess we Gatekeeper with Kicker, but I feel like this is quickly slipping away. Matadai, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, Ravenous Rats is super sweet. Kitchen Finks down, pass the turn. What combination of things lets us win this game? Through a Panharmonicon. That's the problem. Our opponent's just going to go so out of control here. Any chance to play the blue-green Crush deck featured on Instant Deck Tech a few weeks back? It could still come up. I don't think we're going to play it tonight. There's a Siege Rhino with double triggers. Oh, it's so sad to play a Panharmonicon deck and lose to Panharmonicon. And not... Oh, boy. Maybe this deck has too many lands? I don't even know. Maybe it's just a bad draw. Here comes G-Rhino. Down to 7. We are pretty close to dead. Opponent has more? Resto Blink the Rhino. Yeah, now we're super dead. What draw? Oh, they don't even blink the Rhino. They're just going to draw cards. I guess they draw cards and blink the Rhino? Yeah, that makes sense. So Panharmonicon might let us buy another turn? Otherwise, well, you live by the Panharmonicon. You die by the Panharmonicon. We can double Gray Merchant, but we're fighting a losing battle. Oh, no. Alright. Well, it would have been sweet if we had Panharmonicons. If I pay $125 for $190 worth of Magic cards, will I be able to sell them and come out ahead? Kind of depends on your pricing, and that's the game. Good game, good game, good game. Oh, well, we got Panharmonicon instead of Panharmoniconing, but good match, good game. Our opponent had even more Panharmonicons. All right. Well, let me see if I can find some treasure chests. 10 treasure chests. That's a good way to close out. It's viewer appreciation stream. If there's one thing I've learned about viewers is they appreciate treasure chests. And since we didn't play any competitive matches tonight, we don't have treasure chests. So we actually have to go buy them. But we will go see if we can buy 10 treasure chests and hopefully have some good luck in opening them. Get some super sweet stuff. Yeah, I think we finished 3-3. So as far as buying those cards, if your 190 price point is TCG mid, then I think the answer is no. If that's like TCG low, I would be more comfortable with it. Where are the treasure chests? 299. Holy treasure chests. No, I don't want you to take my lands, please. Alright, 10 treasure chests. Hello, GoatBots. I feel like this is not working right. Yeah, trading fetches for treasure chests seems like a really bad idea. Alright, let's try this one more time, because that definitely did not work. I think I hit a wrong button and maybe messed it up. I think I hit submit trade too early. It's gonna try to take my lands again though. Yes, no. Do not take my lands. Put those back. Thank you. We take 10 of these. Alright. Alright, we did it successfully. We got 10 treasure chests. 24 ticks we spent. So now we gotta get our 24 ticks back and hopefully more. So alright, it's been an awesomely fun stream. It's nice to once in a while have these super casual, hang out, have a good time type streams. So it's been awesome. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who played. And thank you to everyone who donated and subbed. Definitely appreciate it. So let's do the reminders. So, because we're going to wrap it up. We're going to do the treasure chest and then end after there. So if you want to go back and watch your matches, watch the stream, check out the MTG Goldfish replay YouTube. Of course, the YouTube channel is where you can find Against Odds, Budget Magic, all the sweet series. So sub to that if you haven't. And the merch page, we got tickets and tokens and playmats. So check that out as well. So those are the reminders. It's been an awesome stream, and our last awesomeness of the stream, cracking open treasure chests. Hopefully we get lucky. So let's get to it. Treasure chest number 1, and I love all of you as well. Treasure chest 1 of 10. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh. Oh! That is Expedition Days. I bet that's worth something. Days is actually expensive on Magic Online because it's important to Legacy. How much is it worth? Oh! Yes! Okay. This is not loading very quickly. Not loading at all. $19.10. We'll take it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Off to a good start. 24 ticks. Start off with a 20 tick Days. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's keep that going. 9 of 10. We get 10 play points. And Armada Express. 8 of 10. Ooh. Promo Eternal Witness, Enlightened Maniac, and Valakut Invoker. How much is this worth? I don't have any idea. Not Enlightened Master, Eternal Witness. It might be worth a couple ticks. I kind of like the promo art. Alright, next treasure chest. we get $3. All right, so up to like 23. 10 play points. Why is it always 10? 10 is such a disappointingly low number of play points. Next treasure chest. Shunt. Shunt. Change the target of a spell with a single target. Manglehorn. As far as random uncommons go, that's not a bad one. And Demon's Grasp. Alright, so we're stuck at the Daze and the Eternal Witness so far. Halfway through, 5 more to go. What do we get in this one? 20 play points. Alright, moving up the play point ladder a little bit from 10 to 20. Also, Dominator Drone. I think we played this when it first came out in Eldrazi deck. And Winds of Rebuke. Alright, 4 to go. We need one more really sweet open. 20 play points. Good lord, these play points. I mean, the play points are nice. They're fine. I don't mind opening them. But it's a little anticlimactic for stream to get 20 play points every treasure chest. Oh my god, Moto, not again! 10 play points, Throttle and Herald of the Fair. It's everyone is play points, only 2 left. We're not, at least if we were getting bad rares, we'd have something to talk about. Ah, Moto! Ah, it's all play points. Last one. If this is play points. Oh! Oh! Last one. Oh, man, we got it. We finally got it right at the end. Horizon Canopy. 34 ticks. Oh! We got there. So, the weirdest treasure chest opening. We got a 20 tick Daze to start things out. Nothing. All play points through the middle. And then a Horizon Canopy. 35 ticks to close it out. So, not bad. I think we like doubled or tripled up our... Oh man, sell the Horizon Canopy and buy more? Are we going to really keep doing this? Oh man. Alright, whatever. If you insist. Actually, hang on. Where's this binder? I should probably take these lands out of there because I don't want to keep... I don't want to accidentally sell my lands. Alright. Alright, we'll spin the wheel one more time. We're playing with house money on this one. So why not? We'll get a Horizon Canopy's worth of... We'll get a Horizon Canopy's worth of treasure chests, whatever number that happens to be. Horizon Canopy, they're giving us 29 ticks. So 10, 11. Alright, so we get 12 treasure chests and 1 ticket for a Horizon Canopy. Oh, I'm sure this is a horrible idea. But I mean, we still have the Daze. Remember that too. We have the 20 tick Daze. And more importantly, we get 12 more treasure chests to open. So next treasure chest, let's get to it. Treasure chest number 1 of 12, right? Phyrexian Metamorph. What do we get for value of the Metamorph? I don't think it's very much. Phyrexian Metamorph seems to be 2 tickets. All right, Metamorph, Obsolescence, Rush of Ice. Whatever. I mean, we could open something else sweet. Next chest. Back to our 10 play points. And Jank Uncommons. 10 chests to go. Ooh, we got a Hulk. Is this worth something? I don't think it is. It's not really played competitively anywhere. It might be worth a little bit. How much is Hulk worth? Oh, no. 34 cents. It's 15 bucks in paper. Yeah, that is exactly what we're doing, Jay Zoller. This is the scratch-off ticket. Ghost Fireblade used to be good in Standard. Sacred Excavation. Commencement of Festivities. We've played that before. Alright, nothing. Luminous Angel. Oh, Oh, that is the worst. That is the worst. These are the worst treasure chests. So the thing that bothers me about this is Lightning Storm actually valuable? I don't believe so. Nope, not valuable at all. So this is supposed to be like the triple winner. We get 3 rares by Moto standards, and they're all completely worthless. And Lightning Storm is 6 cents. I don't know why that's in the good card list on Moto. Alright, 7 to go. We still got time for a Rishian Port and Ensnaring Bridge. How about a Kefnet Expedition? I don't think these are worth much of anything at all, but it is an expedition, which is kind of sweet. It looks pretty cool. Is that foil? No, hopefully not. Alright, 3.65 ticks, so that's not horrible. And you never know, maybe Kefnet comes, starts to see more play. But we really got to turn it around, or we're going to lose a entire Horizon Canopy's worth of value. 10 play points, back to that. Barbrace, Gustwalker. Alright, 5 to go. These 5 are the 5. 10 play points, again. Good lord, they must have ratcheted up the percentage of getting 10 play points, because it's happening a lot. Voice of Resurgence, okay, that's our new best open. It was in Modern Masters, which I think makes it a little bit worse than it used to be. Actually, a lot, but still 10 ticks, 10.57. Alright, 10.57 ticks, we'll take it. That's a good one, that's a winner. So we got a Metamorph, a Voice, and something else that was like 2 ticks. 3 chests to go. We gotta hit these ones. Next chest. Whoa! Okay. That's actually kind of a winner. I mean, it's not a pretty winner, but 120 play points is basically $12. So this is actually the most valuable thing that we opened somehow. We could do, I think, an entire... I've never got 120. I didn't know that was a number you could get. But I think you can do an entire draft for this price. So this is an entire draft worth of play points. So not actually bad. Next one. 2 more to go. Can we get one more big hit? Chancellor of the Forge, Memory Plunder. So double rare, but blad rare. Alright, last time around it was the very last chest. Will it hold true? Draken, welcome back for the 8th month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you. Alright, this is it. Last chest. Can we get a Horizon Canopy again? What? These play points, 15 play points. Why not 11? 23, 28.5. What was with these play point numbers? Oh no, we're out of chess. We did it. We're out. We ran through. We gambled. I think we're still up because we came out of it with random play points, voice of Resurgence, and days. We have 326 play points. Oh, yes. No, gambling's over for tonight. I think that does it. We opened way more chests than I thought we were going to get. Yeah, so we got the voice. We still have voice in days. And remember, we only started paying 24 ticks. And voice and days are worth like 30 ticks, essentially. Plus, we got probably 20 ticks of play points. So even though I think we maybe lost on the Horizon Canopy run, I think we ended up ahead from the whole thing. So anyway, I think that's gotta wrap it up for tonight. I gotta wrap it up. It's been an awesomely fun stream. You all are amazing. It was a ton of fun. We will be back on Thursday with a more traditional stream, but we will do another viewer battle stream at some point in the future, not as long as it's been since this one, to give everyone who missed out a chance to join in. So it was a blast, everyone. I will see you on Thursday when we play some standard or modern or something. In the meantime, Against the Odds coming out tomorrow, so don't miss that. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will talk to you soon.